This is a Danger Entertainment podcast. DangerEntertainment.net. Danger Entertainment Podcast Network.
This episode of the History of Bad Ideas is sponsored by the Cincinnati Comic Expo. If you missed the Cincinnati Comic Expo in 2016, it will be returning to the Duke Energy Center in Cincinnati, Ohio in 2017, September 22nd through the 24th. Want to know what you missed out on? Go to the Cincinnati Comic Expo Facebook page, and they have all their panels with Stan Lee, John Barrowman, and many, many others. Also want to know what else you're missing out on? Check out History of Bad Ideas podcast number 143, as we have sit-down interviews with several of the guests at the Cincinnati Comic Expo. Again, September 22nd through the 24th of 2017. Get your tickets at the beginning of the year.
It's about comic books and movies, growing up with Rokusuki. Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikinis and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again.
Please, God, no.
Remembering tales from the crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts.
He wrote
and all right
scripts.
here is no mystery, 'cause it's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas.
Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 149. I'm Jason.
I am Jeff.
I am Blake.
Welcome, everybody. It is election night in beautiful United States of America.
Boo.
Don't worry, this will not be a political podcast. That's down the hall.
Yay.
But
Boo.
Yay.
the green room has the TV on of the election results. We're excited.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. I voted today. I never felt dirtier doing my civic duty.
Oh, yeah, I had my sticker. I put it on, got to work, and I said, this sticker just feels gross today. I can't wear it anymore.
So you took your sticker and your shirt off? I feel better after this.
I left the shirt on.
Oh, okay. So, quick, couple quick things. Blake, since we won't see you, happy Veterans Day on Friday. I know you're still active, but
Yes,
veterans.
thank you very much.
So, appreciate your service.
Still a veteran.
He is a veteran. I never know what that loop is, so.
Veteran of foreign war.
There you go. So, Blake, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to the Dit Man,
Thank you, Mr. Ditman.
my dad. So,
Even though the Air Force only goes on 4-month deployments,
They still go on deployments.
yeah, you still go on deployments to
Guam.
pretty island nations in the Pacific. That's okay.
I can't mock them because I was never in the military. If I was, I could.
You're American. You can mock whoever you want.
That's true. I can give form opinions without even caring, so that's good.
Yes.
Also, we're if you go to the History of Bad Ideas Facebook page, we are still live. I don't know why, but we are on Facebook Live right now.
I don't think when they listen to this on their iTunes.
Oh, is that not how it works?
No.
Oh, well, I'm not very tech savvy.
but if
so-
they are listening to this, that means the end of the world has not occurred.
That is true. So far,
And
we're
so
okay.
we're still surviving.
Yeah, maybe listening to us live is the only way to actually hear this.
It's
Ooh.
true. It could be.
I feel like Woody Harrelson in 2012, the movie. Not the year, but the movie. He's up in the mountains. He's doing his own thing. He's doing his little radio broadcast about
yeah, from the trailer.
conspiracies. Yes. I feel like that's what we're doing right now. We're kind of in the bunker. We're doing a quick, on Facebook Live right now, we're doing a quick plug for 365 Flicks right now.
365 Flicks,
There's
staying
their Pez.
up late.
Yeah. No one else has sent us Pez recently, Dev. Anyways, but...
He sent us like pounds of Pez.
Yes, but they sent us kilos of Pez.
Oh, good
I don't
point.
know. I still don't know which one's more.
I don't know either.
I don't
They
know.
sent European Union Pez, which came in kilograms.
Ooh. So which one's more? I think they sent
I
us...
think European Union,
You think?
because it comes in different languages, so it has to be heavier.
Oh, yeah, the box was weightier.
Yeah.
But you can also follow us at Bad Ideas Podcast on Twitter. You can also like us on iTunes. That would actually really help us out. We've got a lot of new listeners lately, so thank you. Appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
But we would like some 5-star reviews, even 4-star reviews. That helps us out and gets us up on the iTunes thing.
Give us a 5-star, we'll owe you an IOU.
Just as good as money.
Because that's our currency.
Yes.
It's even valued greater than U.S. dollar at the moment.
Ooh.
How about the British pound?
And the British pound.
What isn't valued more than the British pound right now?
And the Chinese yuan.
Oh. About the yen.
Sure.
Okay, good.
And well, hold on. The pound is like a pound. Mm-hmm. A dollar is like a piece of paper. Mm-hmm. So I think the pound probably weighs like 3 kilograms.
Okay. How much does a dollar bill weigh?
Nothing.
There's some weight to it.
Talking mentally? Or
I don't know. Now, hold on a second. There's a big scandal about the new pound over in the Queenslands. I guess it's hexagonal or something like that instead of round.
Did you ever notice that ever since we went to nerdly.co.uk, they came back, we've gone a lot more British on our show.
Hey, governor.
G'day, mate.
Damn wankers.
Yeah.
Jolly good.
Yeah. Cheeky good time.
Kunt.
Oh, you did say the Queen C word.
Oh, I keep forgetting that.
We did
Now my wife's gonna punish me again.
Oh, hey.
Well, whatever
50
you guys do.
50 Shades of Grey punishment.
But I like it.
Anyways.
Yes, Jeff, so you contribute directly to my
I don't want to know. Okay,
sex life. I was gonna say my BDSM.
God.
Wait a minute, not me. Wait a minute, no. Shit. Okay, jolly good, brilliant.
It's Doctor Number One out there in the
gimp outfit.
leather outfit.
Anyways,
Hey, it's election night. Woo!
as of now, according to CNN, I don't know who's winning.
Why am I
Anyways.
sweating?
Hey, I've been watching this for far too long.
Yes.
All they're talking about is Virginia.
Yes. It's for lovers.
Oh.
Now, Wild in West Virginia. Well, West Virginia is wild and wonderful.
Yes, it is.
It has all to do with that virgin thing that
And
both them
it's
states
almost-
have going on.
It's much more sophisticated than
You got
Tennessee.
Virgin Land and you got the West Virgin Land. I don't know what the difference is. One's wild and wonderful. The other's just for lovers.
Inbreds. No, sorry. I need to stop making
so
fun of
now,
states.
now that we insulted 2 more states.
No, Virginia I like. It's West Virginia. I like West Virginia. They do have some nice whitewater rafting.
They got some great whitewater rafting.
Actually, probably the most of the listeners we have in the West Virgin Land are probably like stuck in shacks on top of mountains, and this is like the only, satellite feed that they can get.
Are you talking? We are the Woody Harrelsons of a podcast.
We are the Woody Harrelsons of the West Virgin Land.
Who's
Yeah.
John Cusack?
Oh,
Who's
Donald
John
Trump won
Cusack?
Wyoming, according to CNN.
Okay, my question is this.
The world's
So
ending.
Yes.
And both Dakotas.
Yeah, we got North and South Dakota.
All 7 people voted. I shouldn't say that. We got listeners
Hold
in
on.
North Dakota. Never mind.
Now,
And South
everybody
Dakota.
that's at the pipeline protesting, did they send in their absentee ballots?
Yes, they did.
All right, just checking.
My question is this. My wife and I were having a discussion earlier tonight.
Yeah, let's get the political bullshit out of the way
No, I
so we
just
can
have one
enjoy
quick-
ourselves later for the podcast.
Yes. Just real quick thing here.
Okay, real quick.
If you're in Hawaii or Alaska, why are you voting? Does it even matter? By the time you get to the poll...
I hope this election it does matter.
That would be
They have
awesome.
to wait until the polls in Hawaii
Until
close.
Alaska or Hawaii.
It's like 2 a.m. and they're like, the final poll in Hawaii closed. It's still too close to call.
We gotta wait for Alaska. They don't have computers, so it's now by carrier pigeons. Hopefully they don't freeze.
So now we're insulting Alaska.
No, I'm just saying. I would live in Alaska.
We were using the train drones on the pipeline to deliver ballots. It's been delayed somewhere along the lines because it went over an Indian burial ground.
Don't worry, every vote from Alaska is going through Russia servers, so it's okay. We're fine. There'll be no issues. Somehow Jill Stein won the election.
Fresh out of Moscow. Hey, wait a minute. Moscow doesn't have electoral votes.
They don't have voting, do it?
Moscow, Ohio.
Oh, that's what it comes down to.
How did Vladimir
Good times.
Lenin get one vote? One electoral vote for Lenin.
The ghost of Lenin. It's like a Scooby-Doo mystery.
All right, I saw they opened elections in Dixville Notch, New Hampshire. North Hampshire.
Yes.
And apparently they had their 8 people vote at midnight.
Yes.
And
Who won? Because that usually tells the winner.
So the less than
Clinton had
1%.
4.
Okay.
Trump had 2. Johnson had 1. And Mitt Romney had 1.
So Mitt Romney may win.
So someone wrote down Mitt Romney in New Hampshire.
I still say we go back to the old version. Whoever gets the top 2 votes are president and vice president. I would love to see a Clinton-Trump presidency.
You saw how quickly they got rid of that?
I know. I think they should bring it back.
Like,
I say we bring it back.
The 12th Amendment, oh, look, we're around for 8 years. We need to change this now.
Whose idea was that? That was a very bad idea. Let's not do that. Couple things. We're based in Ohio here, and I was on the radio this week. 94.9. Mix, I think it's called. Mix 94.9.
Oh, Mix. Okay,
yes.
yeah.
The 2 DJs on there are geeks, and I listen to them, and they have a competition. The one guy is a super geek.
Maybe I should
Pop
switch
culture.
my early morning radio, because I listen to shit, and I don't know what. They play good music, but then they come on and talk, and I'm like, I hate you guys every morning. I'm like, I hate you guys.
I hate you so much. It's like, please.
But I keep listening to you every morning.
Well, the problem is,
ironically,
my alarm clock only gets a couple of stations in. So it's like...
Is your alarm clock still on regular savings time, or regular time, or daylight savings
It's on
time?
daylight. It's on regular now.
Oh, okay, good.
Since daylight's over. I did switch it.
Completely? We're never seeing daylight again?
No.
Ever.
Oh my god, we're going to die. It's the end of times.
But anyway, go ahead.
Sorry. So I called in. I've been calling in for about a month and a half to try to get on. And I never know when they do it. It's usually when I'm stuck in traffic because it's later in the morning. So,
Yeah, it's not when you're supposed to be working.
no, it's not. I'm still driving in.
So you had your hands-free device.
Yes, I had my hands free.
You called them a couple
I
months
did get
ago,
through a couple months
and
ago.
then you pulled into your parking garage and it cut off.
Yes, so I could not do it. So I did it again. This time it worked in the parking garage.
Yeah.
So they ask, basically you have to get 5 questions right against this DJ. You say your name if you know the answer. So it's 1-on-1.
Oh, yeah, but there's a delay on
I
cell
feel
phones.
like I may have had a delay
You're
because
at a disadvantage.
I
'cause
feel like I got in a couple times and he didn't, but you know what? It was close. It was very close. My wife
maybe you're
listened
on
to
a
it.
landline, but you're on your cell phone.
Yeah.
There is a delay.
So I lost 5-3. I feel like I thought I got in quicker than he did. My wife said on the radio when it came across that it seemed like he did get in quicker, but it was very close. But anyways, some of the questions that were, I got the Sex and the City question right. Who was Carrie's boyfriend? He had
Mr.
no
Big?
idea. Mr. Big.
Shame.
Thanks to my wife on that one.
Shame.
Mariah Carey, or no, who's the one that Nick Cannon was married to? The crazy one.
That was Mariah Carey.
Okay, Mariah Carey. She was in Cincinnati to film a Christmas movie. What channel is it on? I chimed in. I said Lifetime. I was an idiot. He got it right. It's the Hallmark Channel.
Same. I thought it was the same thing.
Yeah, pretty close.
I think Annalise over in Dark Angels and Pretty Freaks
I know.
would be incredibly disappointed in you.
I do feel bad, but I did.
Holiday movies are always the Hallmark Channel.
But he did applaud me and said, "This is the closest one we've had in a long time." Because we came pretty close on everything.
Wow.
And I could have won $100. I did not. But they took my name and number, and I'm coming back for a redemption week.
Ooh, I like
So I'm
it.
pretty excited. Pretty
Save it,
excited.
yeah,
Okay.
redemption.
Get on a landline.
Yes, I know.
So you can get in quicker. 'Cause
I know.
That delay on those cell phones.
But it was a
Make
good
sure-
challenge.
But it's
Yeah,
enough.
make sure you're in your cubicle at work first when you call
Yes.
from the landline.
Why is he talking about Harry Potter? It was funny though. The other DJ, she's the one that does the question. He doesn't know them, and she's like, they ask a Harry Potter question. What does the main bad guy turn into? What's his name?
Voldemort?
I don't know. Anyways, he's like, what does he turn into? And neither of us answered. And then he goes, I guess I'll take it. Snake? And she's like, no. I go, a crow? Nope. It was a dog. Slithering somebody?
Oh, Sirius Black?
Sure, I don't
He's
know.
not even a bad guy. Oh, jeez.
So from now on, there will be no more Harry Potter questions on Beat the Geek. So I would like to say congratulations to Misfit Ray on 94.9. I'm looking forward to my redemption. But I felt pretty good about it.
Now, see, next time you win, you should force them to listen to one of our podcasts.
Oh, I think next time I'm going to try to sneak in a little thing.
Yeah.
Because number one fan Doug did ask if I sneaked in. I did not. Mm-hmm. I was just excited that I could have a chance to win.
Next time you get on, all your answers are just History of Bad Ideas podcast
On iTunes?
Yeah, if you don't know an answer, that's it.
At Bad Ideas Podcast? I don't know.
And then your last answer should just be fuck Tumblr.
I don't think they would play it.
Oh. You'd be like beep Tumblr. You'd be like, what is that?
Carry a beep in your
In my thing.
Tumblr.
Let's do up down. New category we're doing. One thing that we're up on, one thing we're down on. So anybody got anything?
I could start.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I can tell you what I'm up on.
Okay.
I just recently started watching The Good Place. And I had no intention of ever watching it based on the commercials.
Kristen Bell.
Heard a couple of good things about it, so I checked it out on demand and sat and watched the first 8 episodes one Saturday afternoon. And I've loved the show.
Okay.
I'm up on The Good Place.
You just like Ted Danson.
He is dreamy.
And he's got perfect hair.
He does.
What kind of...
If I go gray, I want that hair. I think...
You just want hair.
Shut up. Shut up. Just
kind
because
of-
you're a woolly mammoth over there, I don't want to hear it.
Who manufactures...
Okay, first off, I said
who
woolly mammoth, not
manufactures his
bear.
toupee? I'd like to know.
It's not a toupee. Oh, cheers, last thing. You know.
Now you get it.
Blake, what are you up on?
I'm up on Girls Division 1 soccer. Yay.
I heard, we saw that. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So they won.
They won their championship for their conference, and they're off to the big dance on Saturday.
Nice.
First
Where-
round of the NCAA.
Where is it at?
It's going to be up in Columbus.
Oh,
Oh, so not
right.
too far of a road trip for you.
No, thank
finally.
God.
Because weren't you in Rhode
I
Island?
was 13 plus hours away by car in Rhode Island, yes.
I've been to Rhode Island for business.
Yeah,
There's nothing in Rhode Island.
no.
There's
Except
the Big
rich
Bay.
people mansions
Yes.
around the bay. That's about it.
But here's the thing, you get away from the rich folk area, you're like, oh, I don't like this area.
And those shacks are worth $1 million
Yes.
each.
We're on government assistance, but our houses cost $1 million. Why? Because it's Rhode Island.
Exactly.
How much do you get for government assistance? $2 million a year. What?
I'm moving to Rhode Island.
Exactly. Well, good luck. I don't think they're letting new people in.
Oh,
They have a very set space.
well, if blank wins this election, I'm moving to Rhode Island.
Good job, Jeff.
Only the problem they only accept you if you've got like gardening or cooking skills.
Ooh. Maybe I need to go on Worst Chefs of America to learn some cooking skills.
There you go.
You can microwave. That's okay.
That's about all I can do. I can boil water.
Nothing in it. Just boil the water. That's good.
Well, eventually it all disappears. So.
This is my magic trick. Woo!
Just boil water for the rich people.
It takes 2 hours, but it's a good magic trick. It's
Mother, where's my boiled water? I say,
I said, good sir.
bring me my stock report and boiled water.
Would you like anything in the boiled water, sir?
No, just bring it hot and bubbly.
Well, you don't bring cold boiled water. That doesn't make sense.
The last person who brought me that was fired.
Into the alligator pit.
I'm going to make you into a horse meal.
What do you do? Turn it into dog food and go and be fed to Daryl? Oh, poor Daryl on The Walking Dead.
Poor Daryl.
We'll get to that in a bit.
Daryl was fed to dogs?
No, he was fed dog food.
Oh.
He's trapped by Negan.
On bread.
Yeah.
On Brad. So he's got Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got that going for him.
Yeah.
Well, I figured if you're that long into the crapocalypse,
I feel dog food is...
I think dog food's pretty gourmet. Eh?
I'm going to say at that point it
Yeah,
is.
you're like, dude,
Ooh,
it's
Donald
canon,
Trump
it's
got
good.
Arkansas now.
I am shocked
Yeah.
Trump got I can't even say it.
Arkansas?
I'm having a stroke over here, people. Hold on.
Hold on a second, Arkansas? I mean, that is Clinton stronghold land, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where Hillary was the first lady of the state for many years.
I'm sure there's a conspiracy there somewhere.
Anyways, moving on.
Anyways, moving on.
My up for the week,
You're up for the week.
Pitch, the baseball TV show. I was worried a couple weeks ago about there's a female pitcher that's pitching in the major leagues for San Diego. I was worried a couple weeks ago that it's going to be a one-note thing, that everybody hates her, and this is going to be her thing.
Yeah.
It isn't. About 3 or 4 episodes in, it's really good, and I think a lot of it is she does a very convincing job, the actress, and Mark Paul Gosselaar is actually pretty badass.
Zach Morris.
And Allie Larder is awesome in it.
Allie Larder's in it?
Yeah, she's the one that played the triplets on Heroes, right?
I know.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
yes.
just making sure that's her name.
She's the one that
She's
had
the
the whipped
agent.
cream bikini.
Yes. I always get her name
Allie.
confused. Here's the thing. It's little things. And I tweeted about this week. It's the little things in it. If it's a big game, like her first game, her first name, Jenny's first game, Joe Buck and John Smoltz are doing the announcing.
And the only thing Joe Buck can talk about is Schwarber.
Yes. This is historic first female pitcher. Did you see Kyle Schwarber last night?
Exactly.
My God, his penis is so large.
It's so huge.
How large is it? Can slap me across the face from Chicago.
It's a Louisville slugger.
They're going to say a Louis Vuitton. I don't know why. It's a Louis Vuitton.
I'm thinking baseball terms. He's thinking of fashion.
Fabulous. Anyway,
Go ahead.
But then, like, they're playing a Saturday game, and you have Tim McCarver or one of the other announcers. Like, they switch announcers for the games. It's little things like that. It's like, you know what? And then when they show her pitching, it looks like a Fox baseball presentation. And it's very well done. Like, it's the little things. Like,
Instead of Fox, it's got a little A instead of O, so it's like fax presentation.
no, it is Fox because it's on Channel 19. It's on the Fox network.
Oh, okay.
So they're
that
able
makes
to.
sense. Yeah, okay.
So there's it's really like just the little things, like the changing of announcers based on the game. It's like, you know what, that's pretty clever. I like that, and it's very well done. I've enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to. So I'm hoping it sticks around for a while.
Okay.
So that's my thing. I'm up. What are you down on, Jeff?
Unfortunately, I gotta repeat myself. I'm just down on this politics shit.
Okay.
I'd double down on that.
Yeah, I
Triple
I
dog
know
down?
That's what I said.
I think
like,
we're all
last
down
week
on the
or
stupid
whatnot,
election.
But really, that's the only thing that keeps permeating into my life that's really annoying me. Anything else that might be a minor annoyance or something I don't like doesn't look too bad when compared to all this damn politics shit.
I can't wait till tomorrow where everybody just goes back to just hating each other just for other dumb reasons. Let's get rid of the politic version of it. Let's not worry about that.
I can't wait until I'm overwhelmed with cat and dog memes again.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Rather
Can't
than
wait.
Clinton email and Trump dictatorship. Shit.
Yeah, next week I'll be down on cat pictures online. Yeah, cat memes, but
Or actually, no matter who wins, there should be some good apocalypse crap for the next week.
Yes, that
Don't
is
you
true.
think? So-and-so won. Oh my God, the world's over. So-and-so won. Oh my God, I can't hate her.
Did you see the theory on the speaking of apocalypse, that Breaking Bad is the prequel to The Walking Dead? That they're saying that Breaking Bad is the prequel.
okay, they're saying
They have some theories about how it goes. I haven't read everything. I just saw it in passing. I've never seen Breaking Bad, so I didn't read it.
I heard Breaking Bad was the prequel to Malcolm in the Middle.
That would be funny. And he's in the witness
in
protection.
Witness
program,
protection with the family. That'd
How
be pretty
funny would that have been if the last episode he just shows up in Malcolm in the Middle set? How great would that have been?
That would have ruined the entire.
But how funny! You would have always talked about it.
Now, you know, I heard there's a theory out
Newhart
there.
already did it.
Yes.
I heard the theory out there that Modern Family is actually Bundy actually getting divorced and married with children.
Okay.
So that's supposed to be Kelly and Bud are his children.
Yes. And Bud is gay.
That doesn't surprise anyone.
No. That's older
Which
Kelly.
one's the better wife? Peg Bundy or...
Shelley Long.
Oh, Shelley Long
Yeah.
is in there too.
You know what? That's a good Twitter feed.
That is a question.
Good Twitter poll.
Twitter poll. Okay.
I don't know, man, because, you know,
That's a good one, isn't it?
it is. Oh my goodness, the similarities between both of the wives.
Things that make you go, To quote from CNC Music Factory.
Never quote from CNC Music Factory.
Yo, CNC Music Factory's back. Anyways, speaking of Twitter poll of the week, let's do it.
Twitter poll of the week.
Yay!
I'm stealing that from ESPN.
call.
So
How much does Doctor Strange make this opening weekend? If you follow us on Bad Ideas Podcast on Twitter, you can vote. Or you can vote just by switching over. You don't even have to follow us, but please do. Let's see. 0% said under 50 million.
They were correct.
50 million. 30% said 50 to 75 million. Another 30% said 76 to 100 million. And 40%, number one, first place overall, said over 100 million. They were incorrect.
Well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Do you want to give the answer now or make people listen to box office nip?
We'll wait.
Okay.
Oh, we'll wait.
Yeah.
Okay, the question I have, though, is you didn't say
Domestically. It is domestically.
But you didn't say that, so the people voting high might think they're voting
We're in America,
internationally.
people. America.
Details.
God, you killed
Don't you know we can just make shit up? And
Well, yeah.
this is America. We just make shit up. We make up facts.
84% of all statistics are made up on the spot.
79% of those are actually made up on the spot too, afterwards.
And
Fuck
actually,
that
the
up.
proof is actually 91% are actually true.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew. Wow.
Remember, there are lies, damn lies, and statistics.
Can we talk Westworld? Anyone want to talk Westworld?
Yeah, we got a lot of story time.
Okay, so with Westworld, I want to say this last week's episode number 6. Wow. Is awesome.
I got a new favorite character.
Who's your favorite character?
Maeve.
Maeve is pretty kick-ass.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about Maeve since you brought her up.
All right.
Go ahead.
She
talk.
runs the brothel. And
Yes.
there will be some spoilers here. Not too major.
There's
but-
going to be a lot of spoilers.
Okay,
All
there
right,
is.
if you haven't listened,
Fast forward about 10 minutes.
pause.
Yeah. Collaborate and listen.
But Maeve is becoming self-aware.
She achieves self-awareness, actually.
Yeah, so I was at the beginning of the episode, she's becoming self-aware. She gets the self-awareness by the end.
Yes.
Okay. I like how the fact that she purposely got that guy to, like, strangle her during sex so she could die.
Because she knew that's the maniacal crazy guy. You know, he actually kills, he keeps killing whores in the cycle.
Oh, is he?
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I
he's
just
a guy
thought
that keeps-
was a local,
A guest.
No.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, that's a guy that keeps killing whores over and over again.
Oh, okay.
In
I
the
just thought it was a
saloon.
guest.
And
but-
it's whores?
That's why she knows immediately when he goes to kill the one prostitute. She's like, I got this.
I got this.
And she takes him because she remembers.
Okay.
You know, she's starting to remember. So,
she,
yeah, I
she
know this
purposely
guy.
gets killed so she can go back on the
That's
table.
why she insults him. That's why
Yeah.
she's there. She's like, okay, boom, boom, boom. And so
She ends up with the
yes.
butchers.
With the
is-
butchers, yes.
And those are some interesting people. Who the fuck is paying them to have sex with dead robots?
They're not paying them to have sex. They're doing that on their own on the side.
But it
As
looks-
Maeve points out. Because she gets smart and she's like,
She's like, I
hey,
know what you do.
I know what you're doing.
Who the fuck is doing that? That's just wrong.
There are some very lonely people that work there,
Especially if it takes place on Mars.
especially if it takes place on Mars.
And you're down on level umpty something
Yeah.
with other knuckleheads all day. Apparently you don't have to be very smart to work on that level.
Not on the butcher shop.
That's why the one guy is going above his means and getting
Yeah.
the bird to fly and working
Reanimating.
his programming, getting it up on it. That's why his other buddy is just a dumbass.
Well, yes.
And he's a dumb asshole.
He's going to be dead, right?
He's
gonna-
he'll be one of the first humans to die, I think.
By
yes.
Maeve.
Maybe we'll see.
Or the
But-
guy that brings Maeve back a lot. I think the butcher that brings her back, the smarter one, I think
yeah.
he might kill him. I think he might do it
To keep Maeve.
to protect Maeve.
Yeah. Okay. So
She
at
gets
the
boosted.
end, she's like, as she's figuring it out, she's like, "Well, all right, what are my ability scores? More or less.
my ability scores.
Give me an 18. Yeah. No. So she's like, "Well, do this for me. Boost this up." And remember, when the dumb asshole guy takes the iPad,
Yeah.
takes the iPad, and he goes looks at it, all of a sudden he comes to realization,
Someone else
oh fuck,
is messing with her.
somebody with higher authorizations, secure clearances, has already been messing with Maeve, and that may be the reason why she's awakening, because somebody's already messing with her AI already.
The
Who is it?
speculation, Arnold?
Arnold. I would say Arnold. Which could segue into Arnold, but you want to finish May first?
I'm pretty much at the end. It's just the way she dealt with the knuckleheads there.
So now it'd be interesting. Once she goes back into Westworld,
oh, yeah.
what is she going to do?
And I do have to say I was moved by the scene when she is going back to the elevator and she notices the, what do you call it?
The promo?
The promo.
The advertisements?
The advertisement.
And she sees an old storyline of herself.
Yeah, and she just
With the young
just
girl.
when she's standing there looking at it.
That whole scene of her touring the whole facility was probably my favorite scene in the whole show so far.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. The music, everything. And my second favorite is when she's drawing the picture of the butchers. Basically, she didn't know what they were. She thought they
like
were
in their
basically-
hazmat suits.
Yeah, and she puts it in the. She goes to put it in the floor. That was
Yeah.
probably one of my favorite parts too.
She's having some of my favorite scenes.
Yeah. The only other character, and we can talk about Arnold real quick. My other favorite character is the tech girl, the tech woman,
Elsie.
Yeah, who's finding that they were sending up the satellite because she's so blunt. She's like, "Am I the only one here that doesn't have ulterior motives?"
Yeah.
She's basically calling everyone out on their bullshit.
And unfortunately, that means she's going to get whacked.
Yeah,
I hope not.
Maybe.
You brought her up. The end of the episode,
she gets kidnapped.
She gets grabbed from behind, and then
That's
you
all
don't
we know.
Because there's two people sabotaging the place: Teresa, the corporate lady,
Well,
and who's the other
maybe
one?
not really sabotaging.
Teresa's
Maybe
not sabotaging. She's
Teresa-
stealing, or at least sending information out of the park.
Yeah,
out
To
of
what
the
end,
park
we don't know yet.
to their own satellite.
Yes.
And the accesses on the transponder were, as she found, a guy named Arnold.
Yes. That is true. That is true.
So
Who captured her? Who do you think? Who kidnapped her?
I don't know, but
I'm
I
hoping
think Arnold.
because I'm thinking they want us to think she's dead.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
Arnold is the man in the middle of the maze, and I think
Yeah, I think so too.
And I think right now, I think Arnold may be living in an artificial intelligent continuancy.
Yeah, I could see that.
And so when he's talking about the transponder, that's probably Arnold.
Okay.
And you remember, as we come to realize, Dr. Ford's got his little family out there in Sector 5 or whatever,
17?
Sector 3 or whatever.
17.
When Bernard, 17, Bernard realizes there's 5 off-grid hosts, and he goes to investigate, and there's Ford. The little boy does something out of character when Ford goes to meet him in the woods after everything's exposed.
Yeah.
So, well, I figured we'd pay... Oh, well, the boy greets him every single time. The boy greets him.
The boy greets him. Yeah.
He says, "Are you lost?"
Yes.
Every single time.
I think
Which
that's
could be very interesting.
I feel like that's Ford, isn't it?
That's Ford as a child. Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you lost? Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
And then his brother is the other one.
And the dog is dead, and he realizes the boy killed him, and he keeps asking him, "Was like, are you lying to me?" Blah blah blah. And he finally comes out and says, "Well, Arnold told me to."
Yeah. And now Arnold, his father, Ford's father, looks pretty close to Arnold. Because Bernard says it.
In the photos, yes.
So, do you think Arnold is his dad? Ford's dad?
Could
no.
Arnold be Ford's father? Could be. Yes.
And I feel like the original Westworld film did take place in this universe. Because when Bernard goes down about 30 different levels...
But yeah, they make it like, I've got to go down to the old technology to read this code. And they're like, ooh.
And
And
he
he goes
see in
down
the
there and straight
background?
up, and like the computers work, and they're like good.
Yeah,
and
the
fast
computers
speed.
work great.
I'm like, hey, I was expecting to see something like a Mac, Apple Mac from like 1995.
I was looking for a Commodore 64C.
Yeah.
You put 8,000 lines of code in. Here's a guy jump on a trampoline. Wait, what?
Up,
No.
down. Little stick figure.
You see him try to plug in, and I can't Bluetooth or Wi-Fi this, so I can't plug this in anywhere.
Why there's no plugs?
Why
There's like
I
it's
can't
just-
even use this diskette.
There's just 2 lines on either side. And there's dotted lines down the middle of this little square. It goes beep, down across. And he's looking at it like he doesn't know what to do. And it's like the old Atari Pong,
Pong.
but he doesn't know how to connect.
Why did we kill? Why did we close that Radio Shack in Westworld? Damn it! Of all the time.
Wait a minute, let's go to the other side of the planet where we've got 80s world.
Or you're like, I got this DVD, or I got this USB. He goes down to plug it in. It's like, there's no plugs.
Well, did you see in the background there was the old school cowboy from Westworld in the background?
Yeah, I did see that. That was pretty cool.
I think that's what happened 30 years ago. I think Dolores and William are still in the past. I don't think they're 30 years ago, though.
We know
I
they're
think
in the
a little
past
bit more
because the
logos.
logos are
Yeah.
different, yes.
But it was another good episode, and I love that show. I can't get enough of it. And part of me is like, man, I wish they would have more than 10 episodes this season. And then part of me is like, you know what? I feel like that's probably a good thing. That's 10 episodes. It's tight. Have a good day. They did say it's probably for 5 seasons, maybe longer.
Yeah, 10 episodes like Game of Thrones.
Do you think? Because when she's in the when Elsie is in this theater, they have medieval Roman things in the background, props. Do you think they have a medieval world? You think there's more than just Westworld?
I don't know, because I mean,
Or
the
that's just
theater
a
is
theater.
a theater, so
Correct.
there will be props for different.
Or do you
plays and
think
whatnot.
Ford is building a new world? That's my only thought.
Well, supposedly he is, and it includes a canyon. And and Teresa even makes the comment of, well, if you need more time, I'm sure
Yeah.
we can do that. So he's working on like some kind of brand new,
Do you think it's an extension of Westworld? Expansion pack?
or he's under corporate, stress to come up with something new,
Medieval world? Future
medieval
world?
something new, different. Who knows? We still don't know what it is yet.
Well, I do want to thank Nikki from Puma Zealand, also Puma Zealand, from New Zealand. She invited us to Westworld Facebook page. We're on it. We can do a lot. It's nice. Everybody can do theories. Nobody makes fun of anybody. It's all kind of a nice thing.
Yeah. I just posted my new one this weekend.
Yep.
Under the influence of a bottle of wine.
Yes, I did appreciate that. I did go to Westworld's website, and if you put in delicious desire, what is that thing that you say to the host and they flip the switch? Delicious desires.
These delights.
Yeah, thank
so these delights have
whatever
yeah, endings.
You type it in 3 times, the computer goes. The website goes nuts. So because there's a AI that you can talk to about setting up your own notification to Westworld, and I started playing around with it, like who is Arnold? I don't know who Arnold is. Like you start doing some of that stuff.
Yeah.
But there is, after you're done with Westworld, there's a decontamination chamber area that you have to go to. So I'm wondering,
which at least could be the whole Martian theory.
Could be Mars, could be underwater.
Yeah,
That's the one theory.
could be.
I feel like it could be Mars, though.
That'd be pretty cool. if
I
it
would
were.
trust Mars more than underwater.
Or is it on Earth, and Earth is pretty much inhabitable, and everybody lives in this space, and you come down to Earth for this? That's the only other
could
thing
be.
that I
I
could
don't
think
know.
of, too.
Good question.
But there
Or
is a
maybe
lot
it's
of...
just a big honking space out in the middle of the West.
Could be.
Could be that. Could be something similar. But the latest episode, to dwell on it real quick, the whole, we know William with Dolores is on a different time than the Man in Black with Teddy is at the moment.
Yes.
Right? So we do know that's a fact.
Teddy's a badass.
Now, as we see,
Teddy
as
is,
it's revealed,
gas-
Teddy
Somebody's
is,
upping his skill levels.
or he's always been that way. You just didn't get exposed to that part of the game.
True. That is true.
But the Man in Black is kind of surprised by him. But all right, so if we go with the old theory that the incident that they're referring to is what Dolores is doing now in that timeline, right? My wine-induced theory was that the Man in Black isn't William, but is in fact Logan, William's asshole buddy.
Yes.
because
Future
his-
brother-in-law.
because his asshole niche actually fits very well with the Man in Black's callous attitude towards everybody that's there in the game.
Did you see previews for the next couple episodes?
No.
Ford is actually talking to Logan, and it looks like it's in the down below that he could be a host. Logan is, and I'm like, what? Like if you saw, it's a quick 2-second thing. It's
I
like,
didn't see that.
and I'm like, and it looks dead on Logan. It looks dead on Logan. The only other thing is it could be the bad guy that the Man in Black gets out of jail,
Yeah.
because him and Logan look pretty close. Like on the side profile, real quick. I could have swore it was Logan.
That's cool. I like that. And of course, the man in the maze, I'm thinking it's Arnold.
It's gotta be.
Gotta be Arnold. And Teddy even talks about the existence of the man in the maze. And it's weird that the Union soldiers are going to try and brand him with a man in the maze brand. So it's really weird on how that all works out. But I think what I like most about this is that the writers and the concepts, Abrams and Nolan, very well thought out ahead of knowing the end game, very well educated on lots of information that ties all this together, in regards to black hats, white hats, even in programmer. As you read more about what people know.
Because the white hats are hackers.
And bring it all in and bring it all together, it just brings me to a greater appreciation of just the depth and the attention to detail. Even when there's that YouTube thing talking about the timelines, how there's things in there you never think of, but they go back and say, hey, look, when the man in black's there and they're walking through, it's guys looking for bounty hunters recruiting on the saloon. But when William's back there doing it, it's Union Army guys recruiting, or it's vice versa. Yeah. Just the attention to detail of that is just pretty amazing.
The logos are different. You don't notice that right off bat.
And as it all comes together, it's pretty cool.
The town is cleaner when William is there, as opposed to the man in black.
Yeah.
So,
and the other thing that I like about it is the fact that it's not a book, it's not something else, it's not a graphic novel. So everything that's happening is completely brand spanking new.
And there's lots of dong. Lots of floppies.
Well, they got a lot of heat for that orgy scene 2 weeks ago.
That. Oh, geez.
Yeah.
The one review I said that I read.
It honestly really wasn't that graphic.
No.
In all honesty, it actually fit with the storyline of where they were at and what they were doing at the same time.
And it's HBO.
And it's HBO, and it's on at 10 o'clock at night, and if you're letting your 10-year-old kid watch this unsupervised,
no, that wasn't what the big problems were. The problems were the fact that, the way they advertised to the extras. Apparently, you're not allowed to advertise genital touching to extras. So, I suppose anybody that does that has to be considered a feature player, or at least a role. Or something like that. So now, because they said, extras, nude, there will be genital touching. And apparently they're not supposed to do that, according to...
That could have been the title of our show this week.
Well,
genital touching.
Could be.
There were lots of floppies.
There were lots of floppies.
Yes.
I appreciate the nudity. I did like Elsie last week when she said to the one robot she's making... When he keeps missing the drink and over pouring, with your, member, you could find something better to do.
Your obvious talent.
How would you like to be the extra? You're just going to be naked and sitting there. That's it. Have a good day.
Wearing an extra large prosthetic dong floppy, and then everybody that knows you would be like, "Damn, he's hung."
I'm just waiting for Idris Elba to come by.
That's right. All those girls that turned you down for dates in the past would be like, "Damn,
how did we screw that up?
How did I not know that about him?"
I'm excited that I've been loving it. It's been a good show. I'm enjoying it a lot.
I like it a lot.
And Blake, you were pretty excited, moving on from Westworld here, about Dishonored 2?
Yes. Long-standing listeners know that I liked the original Dishonored a lot because a lot of the original graphic and storyline people worked on Thief, not the Thief 4.
One of your favorite games?
Yeah, prior to the last Thief, yeah. So I was like really looking forward to the Dishonored 2, and it's a little steampunky.
Did you buy? Is it out yet?
The original Dishonored was slightly steampunky.
Okay. Did you buy the new one?
Dishonored
2?
No.
Okay. Are you going to?
Well, I've seen the trailers for it, and it looks a lot more steampunky.
It does.
And they're forcing you to be a woman for the storyline.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Is that an issue?
Damn, I hate being forced into a gender.
No, here's my thoughts on it. I always like the RPGs where you can pick your gender
Yeah.
You can pick your whatever. Pick
Did
your
you say gender or Jenner?
Pick your gender.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I was
Same
just making-
difference.
You know, you could be a he, she,
Okay,
or
sorry.
Z. You know, whatever.
Pick a Jenner. Okay.
Yeah. And that way, the person that starts with the storyline, because the storylines are kind of gender neutral, and you put yourself in there, and you normally like to play what you are, or you can play something else, and there's nothing wrong. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Correct.
Exactly. But the storyline trailer for Dishonored 2, like, makes you a princess.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It looks pretty impressive.
It's cool, but I don't know if I can handle playing a princess or not.
Why?
Because I
You
just
can
like being dude.
You can play a princess
Stuck in a
who
man's
is
body.
is a man stuck in a woman's body.
Yeah.
Play it that way.
You could be Anna.
So I could aspire to be the
Elsa.
queen.
Yes.
You know what, Blake? I think you should just let it go. Let it go.
No, but
Stop that.
hey,
Let
listen,
it
I'm all
go.
about female RPG empowerment and all that kind of stuff. I just don't like it when things are forced upon you and you got to go that route in the game.
Like Trump over Clinton?
Or Clinton over Trump, one or the other,
Either one.
Or you're just the Johnson stuck in the middle. But seriously, I
can understand that.
If you're going to make a big storyline, make it gender neutral so that you can get all gamers
I can see that.
into it. Because how many 12-year-old boys are going to play a princess in Dishonored 2 and
Actually,
not
a lot,
not
probably.
be really perverty about it?
Yeah, well, that's what. Yeah, okay, there you go. Finish that up. Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
No, I agree.
I'm kind of disappointed because the original Dishonored, kind of came from a male perspective, but the way your character's built and did everything else,
Could
it didn't
you
really
play the
matter.
woman?
No, I don't. I think your
See,
character
that's
was
what
just
it's doing.
there. Yeah.
All these times, all these games, women can't play as women. One game comes out where you have to play as a woman and you're complaining.
Do you think it'll affect sales?
No. I don't think it will, actually.
No?
I don't think it will.
I don't know.
If they like that, if the people like the first one enough, I don't think they'll care enough.
I liked it enough, but I don't know if I'm going to buy the 2.
I feel like the next.
Because it looks a little too steampunky for me.
It does look a little steampunky.
And
That's
I'm
my
not
big
into
issue.
That's the
major
reason I
steampunk.
would want to play it. I love steampunk.
Go ahead.
You and Neil. Anyways,
We'll be steampunks together.
I could see that. I could see.
Oh, we know you're a pump.
Blake, you're the only one that has watched Gotham.
Yes, I'm the only one up to date. I mean, I could have been more productive in other things today other than catch up on
If
3
you're
episodes.
catching up on Gotham, you shouldn't.
My last 3 episodes. Oh, jeez.
I think I got 4 on DVR.
I got 4 as well. I saw the
I've
first
seen the season
episode.
premiere. Yeah, that's as far as I got.
I'm caught up on Legends of Tomorrow and Arrow.
I'm caught up on Legends of Tomorrow.
Okay.
And 2 more episodes for Flash.
I've been discussing this with number one fan Doug. We think Legends of Tomorrow should be split in half. 10 episodes of Legends of Tomorrow, 10 episodes of Justice Society.
Oh.
I think that's what it should be. Anyway, so how do you like Gotham, Blake? Do you like this episode?
I don't
Isn't
want-
spoiling
if you-
anything for us.
Without
I don't really care.
spoiling anything.
I don't care.
All right, let me just say, the Mad Hatter,
Uh-huh.
he's actually the guy that played the Wolf in The Walking Dead. Mm-hmm. He does a very good job as a Mad Hatter.
I'm excited to see him.
I like how the writers have intertwined a lot of Alice in Wonderland references into the Mad Hatter story, and they're still pretty prevalent,
Okay.
which is kind of cool. I do like that. The sense of humor is still there, still a little gory, and without giving too much stuff
No,
away,
it doesn't matter. You can. Go ahead.
Penguin
And the Riddler.
crush on the Riddler. The Riddler finds a new Miss Pringle. And I don't want to give too much away.
Pringle.
Pringle.
Kringle? I'm sorry, was it Kringle?
It was
Her name was
like
Kringle.
Kris Kringle. Like,
Yeah, Kringle, that's right.
God, I'm going for Pringles now.
And
yeah, I'm going to move for Pringles.
Pringles. Yummy. No, and she is yummy. Oh, no.
Once you
And
pop,
it's a little too weird, I must say.
Okay.
So I'm thinking there's something deeper to the whole thing that's going on there.
How's
Or at
Baby
least I
Bat?
hope so.
Yeah.
I would not.
Although I'm glad
I would not overestimate these writers.
But the actress that played Miss Kringle is back in this role, and I kind of I liked Miss Kringle.
How's Baby Bats?
Who's Baby Bats?
Bruce Wayne.
Oh,
How's it going?
he's still a whiner.
Okay.
You
Is
know,
he in it a lot?
He's still actually his story is kind of taking a backseat.
Oh my God.
He finally told
Alfred?
Catwoman?
Selena Kyle.
Selena Kyle his feelings for her, and she kind of like reciprocates, but not fully. But you know,
Why wouldn't you reciprocate? He's a billionaire.
billionaire. Money is sexy. Yeah, exactly. The whole Ivy thing takes off, and then it's like pushed to the background. And the same thing with what's her
Doesn't
name?
get creepy because she's a 14-year-old girl in a 25-year-old woman's body.
Well, we haven't
Does
got to
get
that
creepy?
creep factor yet.
Okay.
But it's going to start next week apparently. Back up.
Just
Yes.
your reaction. We haven't gotten to that yet, but it's getting there.
Yeah, exactly. So it is very interesting from that perspective.
Okay.
And I don't want to give it away because there's a lot of neat things that are going on, and I don't want to spoil it.
So there
for
are
you
actually
guys.
some good things going on.
Yeah, and
So you're
the
saying
writing
you
is
still
still
could
good.
win the floppy.
The writing is still good. The humor is still there. The adult humor is still there. Yeah, it's good.
I will be caught up by Friday this week. I guarantee it. I will be caught up on Gotham this week.
I think the guy that's running the secret organization that's running the Wayne Foundation, I think it's Falcone.
Ooh.
Oh.
See, that was my big thing. I like the mob stories a lot better in it than...
Well, the mob story's coming back a little
Good.
bit. Falcone, as you know,
Comes back.
yes, because you guys
is this,
know.
Is this a Mad Lib?
You don't
I don't
know?
I don't know.
All right, I don't want to give it away then.
No, I don't know why he comes
Is
back.
Mr. Freeze in any episodes?
No.
Ah!
I didn't
Mr.
like
Freeze.
the Mr. Freeze story.
All right, so
Mr.
there's
Freeze is
your
a pretty bad
spoiler-free
story.
Gotham, mostly spoiler-free Gotham.
Well, let's get to listener feedback 2 hours later.
And I believe now it's time for listener feedback. And we're going to start off with
one else
this
15 minutes.
guy, Doug.
Number one fan, Doug.
Can't give yourself a nickname?
Yes, Doug says, why does Nickel release podcasts without asking for listener feedback? Does he hate his listeners? Maybe he just hates Doug.
Nickel of Graphic Novice. See, the thing is, he
Does
doesn't
Doug
hate his-
actually trying to get on his show, send him listener feedback stuff?
Probably.
Well, we would have to figure out when Graphic Novice actually records.
That's true, too.
Oh, it's once every 2 months. We're back!
So that's the problem is these guys just aren't professional enough to even get listener feedback.
That's true. Oh, we're going to do a show every 3 weeks, maybe? Oh, I got engaged. Oh, I can't do it. I got like 18 kids, Nickel. I still podcast. Come on.
Well, I'm a little,
After I got castrated.
I'm a little upset if Doug's giving feedback to other podcasts.
I
Because
feel like
he's supposed to be our number one fan.
He is number one fan. RJ Holt's getting up
So
there,
he's
though.
cheating on us.
I'll let you know, all his questions are about us. So
It is kind of nice.
Oh, so he picked our favorite topic. It's ourselves. It's our narcissist. All right, so
He's got one more.
What I'm not gonna read that
We'll do that
Jason
next week.
just lined out.
Sorry.
But listener feedback, Doug says, "How did we just elect such a despicable person? Doesn't matter who wins, it still works."
it's not
So by
over
the time
yet.
you listen to this, we'll have one of those two despicable
As of
persons.
now, Donald Trump's up 138 to 104 in
136 to 104.
Oh, I don't have my glasses on. Okay, 136.
136 to 104, but there are a
we gotta-
lot of states still to report.
Yeah, we got to get to 270 for the apocalypse
let's
to
go.
happen.
Did you see everybody's memes, especially people from out of the country, like 365? They posted that there's a guy watching TV and he's all excited and he's like, "I can't wait for the series finale of America."
That's right.
I would laugh at us.
We're at it. That's for sure.
I would laugh at us. How do you like such a despicable person? I don't know. I voted for Vader and Palpatine.
Yeah.
I feel like they would bring the.
Bring balance to the force.
I feel like that. I feel like they would.
I wrote in Mickey Mouse.
Oh, Ric Flair wrote it. The wrestler wrote it himself. Did you see that?
Man, I know.
Make
I'm
America
upset. I should have
rule
wrote in Ric
again.
Flair, so he got 2 votes.
He came out of the polling place and he went, "Woo!" And they asked him who he voted for, and he said he wrote it himself. Good job for you, Rick. You went bankrupt twice, but I trust you to balance the government.
That's probably the safest vote yet.
That's like 2 times less than Trump.
Well, did you see the photo of Trump and Melania in the polls?
Where
And
he's looking
Trump
at
is
her
such
ballot.
an asshole. He's looking over the ballot
Making sure
boxes,
she's
making
voting for
sure
him.
she's voting for him. That's the only reason he's got to be looking. He's got to be looking just for that. That just shows you what kind of controlling asshole he is.
Maybe he was worried about who she was voting for city council.
Does he realize there's even other things underneath the presidential?
How come I'm not running for city council here either? You only can run for one, sir. You're going for president?
Yeah, if I don't win that, I got something to fall back on.
I want to be a county auditor. Come on, can I be that
Coroner,
too?
can I be coroner? You have to have a proper degree for that one. I'm great. I will be great.
I wonder if Bill actually voted for himself as a joke.
Bill Cosby or Bill Clinton?
Clinton.
Oh.
I know I'm going back to the White House. I'm going to get me some more interns.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Is that
I know
allegedly?
where that secret hallway is in the back of the Oval Office.
I want some pudding, and I'm going to make myself the president. I can't see anymore. That was my Bill Cosby.
It wasn't your words.
I want the pudding in the pudding. I want my pudding pop back, but nobody's making pudding pops.
The jello pudding. The pudding pop.
Stop making it better. I mean, listeners, that was me that was doing that last one.
But I wasn't putting any of the Rohypnol into the drinks. I was putting the Rohypnol into the jello pudding pops.
Why do you look like a pterodactyl with your arm? You're flying away.
This is my Bill Cosby. And the pudding pops. Because I'm talking to the kids in the pudding pop commercial. Now it just went really bad.
Well, I will.
Picture pages up to fun.
He was on picture pages. Was he?
Yes.
What was the one I thought he was on?
You keep thinking he's on Ghost Rider.
He's on Ghost Rider, right?
No.
No, I think so.
He's on picture pages
No.
because he's got the pen that like makes noises whenever he moves.
No, I don't
it.
remember that. I don't remember that. I think you're mistaken.
Wow. I'm not the one with children here, Jason.
Well, legally.
None that you know of.
Well, we haven't done the blood test on Jason's oldest.
That's true. Okay, what's next? We got a listener from the past.
Oh, yeah. We got...
And guest.
Yeah, Amy from Culture Babble. Amy at Amy K. Whalen. Mm-hmm. Let's see. There's 21 words in her question, so we can only allot her 75%. So we're going to read the first 15. I can't send in any election night questions. The issue is I don't want to hear...
Wow.
Thanks, Amy.
All right, we moving on.
Thank you, Amy, for your participation. You've hit our podcast glass ceiling.
Send your complaints to Blake at Graphic Novice.
So, corrections from Big Dev.
Oh, I feel like we're going to get a couple corrections next week.
The Gentle Giant.
All our weekly corrections from Dev.
Dab the Gentle Giant.
He says, spring-assisted open knives are illegal. Switchblades are still illegal as far as he knows.
Well, this was from last week. Thank you, number one fan Doug, for coming in last week to take place of Blake.
Yeah.
It was we were talking about switchblades if they were illegal. So, Dev, you are a master of nothing. I mean everything. Everything. No, nothing. Sorry, of everything. Dev, thank you for giving us this information. We love your corrections because
and he should know because he's from Michigan.
yeah, and he actually does research.
He got lots of knives up
We
there.
don't do research. We just throw a hypothesis out there and then let it go.
He's a
So pretty
switchblade
much
alley fighter.
like the rest of the internet.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like pretty good. That's a good bar to hit.
I like my theory about him better. He's actually a switchblade alley fighter in Detroit. He's a
When
shark.
you're a jet off away from your first cigarette till your last dying day.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Dev with his gentle giant hands. That's him snapping.
And too much rhythm.
Oh, sorry.
Too much rhythm.
When you're a jet. Okay. Next, what else? And he has another correction.
100 grand and Crackle are not similar. 100 grand has caramel. And also used to be called a $100,000 bar, by the way.
You're right, it did.
And they both taste like ass.
No, 100
they're-
grand bars are awesome.
They're both good.
Dude.
Anything that has
They're both good.
caramel in it is a pain because it gets everywhere. It's
You just talked about you love Milky Ways was your favorite.
Well, I do love
and
Milky
that's the
Ways.
only
Oh,
difference
except for
between
that
Milky Way and
caramel
Three
bar.
Musketeers.
Oh, Three
You
Musketeers.
bitched about Three Musketeers and raved on Milky Way, and now you say caramel sucks.
Milky Way has like that light, fluffy chocolate. What the fuck is that?
That's nougat.
Oh, nougat all over you. That's nasty. God.
Dude, you nougated.
Not to be confused with Ted Nugent.
But I want to know, who the hell confused 100 grain with crackle?
That was me.
And what, that was you? I expect more from you.
I knew they were both.
I expect that confusion from Jason, not from you.
Yeah, look at him. You'd think you would know his candy bars.
I know.
But they are similar. But one has caramel.
Yeah,
That's
thank
the
you, Deb.
difference.
Yes, we know.
You
I'm pretty
know.
much saying they're the Rice Krispie candy bars. That's all. They got the
Rice Krispie makes candy bars?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Well, they put Rice Krispies in chocolate shit.
I know.
So, yeah, I guess they kind of add to candy bars. Did they
They're
actually make a
cereal
candy bar?
treats, as they call on all the cooking.
Still
shows.
like Milk Duds. I do like Milk Duds.
Wow.
Yeah.
God, I hate caramel. Love Milk Duds.
I do because they're little balls. Never. No.
Jason
No.
loves
Little
the
caramel
balls.
chocolate covered balls.
Did you mean Whoppers?
God, no. Those are nasty.
Whoppers are awesome.
What are
The
you
malted
talking
milk
about?
balls?
No.
Whoppers are awesome.
No. Keep your melted.
I don't even know who you are.
I mean, when I go get a shake at United Dairy Farmers of the World, Dairy Farmers of the World, unite! Woo! I get my chocolate malt milkshake there. I love malted milk
It
balls.
doesn't even matter what. You always get it malted.
Yes!
If you get a vanilla, you get it malted. If you get a strawberry, you get it malted.
What the fuck is wrong
If you
with
get
you
banana, you get it malted.
people? Oh, let's go. Let's simmer down. on
Hey,
that.
I like my bananas malted.
Well, I've heard.
Yeah, for the man who hates caramel, you sure do like little chocolate caramel balls.
You cup them first, and then you just throw them in your mouth. It's a lot
There you
easier.
go.
My son.
And then they get stuck in your molars and
Oh, yeah, you
caramel.
can't chew
I mean, you can't
those.
chew them. I mean, they get, like if you got like, crowns or something, they'll like rip those fuckers
I'm sorry, I
out.
brushed my teeth. I don't have cavities.
Yeah. Good for you.
No, my kids went out to trick or treat this year, and I took my son back out a second time right before, like around 7:45, 7:30.
Like the Harbaugh children.
Harbaugh, what?
Yeah, okay, keep going. John Harbaugh. Do you never heard the John Harbaugh
No.
Halloween stories where his dad made him run and hit every house, and then he would go back and change into different costumes
And do it
so they
again?
can go do it again.
No,
hit every
my-
house twice.
We hit different streets. And
okay, I
it was
see.
7:45, 15 minutes before cutoff time.
Yeah.
And I was telling Jeff before we aired that every one of those people just dumped the rest of the bowl into my son's bag because they didn't want to take it inside.
Well, that's what I do when it's getting real
Oh, I do
close to
too.
the end. I'm
Yeah.
like, here. And the kids are like, oh, this is awesome.
I'm sorry, what did you do?
Dump the
Oh,
whole
sorry.
bowl in the bag. You know, dump.
So we have a lot of candy options at our house now.
I always
Yeah.
run out before it's over.
I don't think you run it.
I'll
You run.
I'll
Oh,
tell
yeah,
you what,
right.
the best time to do all this was like the last 30 minutes, and you probably go quick to house. In the last 30 minutes, if they're all like us and like me, and you're looking at the clock, I got 30 minutes, I have 50 candy bars, you're like, here, take 25.
Well,
I
it
think that
is.
was the point of Jason's story
Yeah.
to begin with.
It is known at my house for Halloween that if you dress up like Batman, you do get 2 candies. Superman gets 1. And it is now well known throughout my subdivision that Batman does get more candy at my house now.
There you go.
We have 800 or 700 kids in the subdivision. It's a newer subdivision. And yeah, so now
He's like,
people
everybody
that you-
comes by,
It's
they'd be
Batman.
like, I'm Green Bat Lantern.
No, you're out.
I'm Princess Bat Elsa.
Several years ago, I told one kid was Batman, his buddy was Superman. Batman got like 6 pieces of candy. Superman got 1. He goes, "Hey, how come he got more?" My comment was, and I'm not kidding, I said, "You should make a better choice next year."
You're an
And my
asshole.
wife just looked at me like, "You can't do that. He's 8." Well, you gotta start him young.
Gotta teach him.
She ran down and gave him more. I was disappointed.
Oh, your wife's so nice.
She is. I don't know why she's with me.
Like,
So keep going. Let's see. We got more corrections.
more corrections from Doug. Because it is in honor of all the Democrats. He is giving us multiple feedbacks early and often. He says, parents were able to pick the traits of their children in Gattaca. Ethan Hawke was born naturally, so he was an invalid. Or invalid. I think he meant invalid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
valid.
he's an invalid. Sorry, Jeff, but Gattaca was boring.
Twas.
Of course, Jason missed the plot.
Of course.
I feel like I was close on the plot. I got Ethan Hawke right.
Yeah, but by the plot you mean actor.
Yes. Yes.
I knew there was an actor in it.
Still awful. That's the corrections this week, so I do appreciate everybody. I'm sure next week there will be a lot more corrections.
You know, on for listener feedback, I'm kind of disappointed you didn't give us listener feedback from like a dead person in honor of election night.
I apologize. I should do that next time.
Stupid intern.
Has any listener died?
I hope not.
I hope not.
Yeah, exactly.
We've been going up. I don't think we've been going down.
Just
We need all the
somebody in
listeners we
the
can
Cook
get.
County Cemetery can give us feedback. That's
Next
all
one is
I'm
from
saying.
Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, okay. Submitted by, Thomas Jefferson at the Pop Culture Cafe. He, no, actually, this is Dancing Alexander Hamilton.
Oh! Hello, my baby. Hello. Never mind.
You know, he got shot by Aaron Burr.
Yes, yes.
Bull. Sorry, I love that commercial.
I'm not going to give up, or whatever he says. What's the Hamilton one?
You know, Hamilton died from gun violence, okay?
Down the hall. Down the hall.
So since we're speaking of Hamilton,
Oh, dear God.
no. I got a little aside here I got to talk to. I was listening to our friends over at Pittsburgh Nerd a couple episodes ago, and Sean had no clue what the fuck this Hamilton musical was or whatnot. And I just want to say to Sean,
It's about Josh Hamilton, the baseball player.
there you go. Now, I just want to say to Sean that, you know, don't discount a story or a play just because it's a musical. There are good ones out
Rent.
there that you will enjoy.
Love Rent.
Jason loves Rent. I was going to say go for Book of Mormon.
Book of Mormon's
I
good.
think you would love Book of Mormon. So, I mean, there are good ones out there. Just because they're musicals doesn't necessarily mean they're bad.
I like the music, man. Except Opie was a fucking piece of shit in it. God, I wanted to throw him into a train.
Sure. Okay.
Ron Howard.
Ron Howard's in The Music Man?
Yeah, he was a little kid.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
I
Chitty
didn't like
Chitty
it. I
Bang
didn't-
Bang considered a musical?
Oh, God, no, but it's considered awful.
Yeah, it is considered awful.
There's a difference.
But the whole car concept was kind of cool.
No. It's a piece of shit car.
Did you know the book Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was written by Ian Fleming, the same person who created James Bond?
Do you know Mary Poppins was written by Adolf Hitler?
That is not true.
Oh, no, that was Sound of Music. I'm sorry. The editor changed the ending.
After World War II.
You can get the
When it
unedited
originally
version.
came out,
Yes.
pre-end of World War II, you know, the little Nazi asshole turned the family in the graveyard. They got him.
You got promotion. Ain't singing shit
Anyways.
now, are ya?
You know.
We have hit a new low.
Anyways, dueling's a bad idea, especially if your last name's Hamilton. All right. Pop Culture Cafe. Hope you guys talk about Westworld.
We did.
We did.
Yay!
He goes, I watch it, then I listen to you guys explain it for me. Hashtag not thinking required.
No thinking.
No thinking required. Now, is this a compliment or a backhanded compliment?
I think it's got both.
I took it as a compliment.
Yes.
Okay.
We've gotten pretty good reviews
If they
from
mean it-
people that like us talk about Westworld.
If
So,
they mean it as a backhanded compliment, yeah, they need to insult me a little bit better then.
Okay.
I trust him.
All right, next, from the Dit Man.
Dit Man in the morning.
He said, what's harder to prove, Clark Kent as Superman or Hillary Clinton as a criminal?
Down the hall. And when I talk about that, I mean Clark Kent.
I don't know. Hey, can
Apparently
Amy,
it's
can
harder to
Amy
prove
Whalen
Clark
next week
Kent.
send us the answer?
Apparently, it's harder to prove Clark Kent.
How do you not know it's fucking Clark Kent, people in Metropolis?
Glasses
I'm talking
on,
to
glasses off. Glasses on, glasses off.
you. Let me talk to Metropolis here for a second. Okay, people.
That's the worst identity.
The guy
in
has
the
fucking
world.
glasses. It's not even like anything else different.
No, he combs his hair on the left versus the right.
It's fucking glasses, people. I don't get it. Are you all just fucking
And
idiots?
Superman has the spit curl, where Clark Kent doesn't.
Are you fucking
Yeah, he's got
morons?
the Lenny and Squiggy curl there.
I feel like Metropolis is in Idiocracy. I feel like it's in the future where the whole world is just dumb. Hey!
I haven't
That's an interesting
Hey.
theory.
I think I
been.
might go
There
with
is.
it.
I haven't watched any of the Supergirl. What does she do to hide her identity? Is it cleavage? No
it's
cleavage. Cleavage?
glasses.
No cleavage. Cleavage? No cleavage.
Down the hall.
Whoa, what's down the hall for cleavage? We got a cleavage podcast down
It's
the
the
hall?
Bikini Podcast.
Oh, why am I not there?
I mean,
Mankini.
Great
I'm sorry.
in a bikini.
Mankini.
it obviously works in all the guys. This is Supergirl. No, it's not. Can't you see? This is Supergirl. No, it's not.
I feel like it's like not another teen movie. Supergirl. She's got glasses and a ponytail and overalls.
Glasses, ponytail? Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. No glasses, no ponytail.
Yes.
Hair down,
Hair
glasses
down.
off. Glasses on, hair up, glasses on.
I'm not lying. I think that is part of it.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I think
Oh
hair
my
up
God.
and glasses.
Hair up
Yeah.
and glasses.
Oh my god. I like the cleavage thing's a whole lot better. And moving right along.
Moving right along.
now.
Kev at Cincy Explorer.
Ooh.
Says a better Secretary of State, Jar Jar Binks or C-3PO?
Me so horny.
C3PO.
I don't think Jar Jar says that. Never mind.
We said JarJar Binks, not Vietnamese war era
Anakin,
prostitute
come over
from
here.
Full Metal Jacket.
Anakin.
I'm going to say
C-3PO?
C3PO is a better anything than Jar Jar Binks.
Just because he can speak 1,000-some languages.
That's great.
It is.
for
I'm
Secretary
actually
of
going to go
State.
Jar Jar Binks because I'm going under the idea that he works with the Sith. So I'm going with him being a bad guy.
I'm going to say
Yeah,
Jar
but do you
Jar
want your Secretary of State to be a bad guy?
Doesn't matter.
Secretary of
Do you want
State.
your Secretary of State to be the guy who breaks up the...
Have you seen our world?
Oh,
It doesn't
yeah.
matter anymore. We're all done.
Jar Jar Binks would probably cause every country to attack us as Secretary of State.
Doesn't matter.
You're right. It doesn't matter. After tonight, it doesn't matter. Who cares who's Secretary of
Well,
State?
Jar Jar
Should have
Binks-
gone with the Constitution Party, people. I'm telling you, Constitution Party is where it's at.
Can't argue that one.
Or Joe Exotic. You all had a fucking
Oh,
chance.
I thought it was the Bud Light Party. At least there's alcohol there.
No, I'm
There's
not.
alcohol there.
That's not alcohol.
Yeah, but I can't... The Bud Light Party had Seth Rogen, and he's not even American.
Yeah, it's true. It does have Amy Schumer.
She's American.
She's kind of
There you go.
overpopulated now. I'm kind of over.
She's overpopulated.
You know, I mean, overexposed. Should have gone Joe Exotic. Look him up.
All right. Pam Morris. Pam Morris. Have you seen the Exorcist television show? Also, what television show should be adopted from a movie next? And that is the full Pam Morris listener feedback question.
Ooh. 100%.
She shattered the glass ceiling. She's
Right.
like, give me Thor's fucking hammer.
Thor's wand? Were you saying Thor's wand?
I was going to say watch.
There you go.
I don't know.
Force watch.
Getting late. Yes, Pam. I've not seen The Exorcist, but I'm
Neither have I.
intrigued by it. I heard it was decent.
I heard good things about it.
Yeah.
I'm just so behind in everything else. I just can't
I'm
get to
freaked out by the movie, the original movie. I don't know if I want to watch it.
it. Can't eat pea soup anymore.
Oh, no, the spider walked down the steps. Ah.
I just think the whole exorcism stuff is stupid, fictional crap, no matter what the Catholic Church tries to shove down your throat.
That's a good review. Hey, Soapbox is down the hall. We're
So what you're saying is no demons? I mean, come on.
let's talk.
Yeah, they don't exist.
Yeah, they're running for president.
Yeah. For both parties.
Yes, not the Constitution Party. You all
There
fucked
you
up.
go. Fucked up.
Don't get it. Just to let you guys know, the Hobie podcast will be having a political show called Soapbox that premieres next week on all your good sister stations. And it's only in Canada, though. It's about American politics, but it's in Canada.
If
We're banned in America.
we haven't insulted your political party or preferences yet, keep listening. We'll get to it.
Trust
we
me.
insult them all,
We insult everybody.
including ourselves.
Let's wrap this up.
All right, hold on.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. It's election night. That means somebody's going to be standing firm.
It means somebody's getting screwed.
Yeah. Time to stand erect and salute the president.
Nick. Oh, Brad.
Yeah.
Number 1/3 fan.
Oh, you got more than that. I would say 7 1/3 fan.
He said, what did Jeff wear for Halloween?
Whatever he wore, it wasn't for long.
He wants to know, was it sexy nurse?
Ooh, doctor, I
Was
dropped my
it-
stethoscope.
sexy nun?
Ooh, you've been bad. Time to crucify you.
Was it sexy Jeff?
Is that a little Debbie in your pants, or you just happy to see me?
Or was it sexy R2 DP2? 2DP2.
We're children. So what did you dress as, Jeff? Which one of these four?
It has to be one of those four.
Oh God, yeah.
No, it can't be. Can't be sexy Jabba.
Oh.
Hey, you know what? Jabba didn't wear any clothes.
No, he did. Oh, no, he didn't.
You think about it.
He did have a long tongue. That could come in handy.
And he was into bondage.
Yes, he was.
He
yes,
had
he was.
slave labor.
He had a little person next to him all the time.
Oh, he's into three-ways?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Of course, you do have to have sex with Salacious Crumb. That could get ugly. He's agile, though.
He'd get lost in a fold.
And pretty annoying.
Yes.
Holy crap. So what did you go as, Jeff?
I didn't.
Oh, nothing.
You didn't dress up
Oh, he didn't wear
anywhere?
anything.
You didn't go to your brother's bar for anything? You didn't go out? You didn't go to any parties? You didn't go to any trivia dress up Halloween
You know what? Could
edition?
you just fake it until it's true? Because Nick Albright did a really good
I
job with
know
it.
you one, and
Oh, that's right, Nick.
I
The
said-
answer is Jabba.
yeah, I said Jabba, and then you didn't take that one.
Sexy Jabba. Actually, no, I had to sit there and process that he was naked to begin with.
Obolo Solo.
So, Nick, there's your sexy Jeff.
Time to hit my carbonite.
I don't even know what that means.
Me neither. What's next? Let's wrap this up.
Hit your carbonite. Just roll with it.
Yes.
It's improv. All right, Professor Number One and Doctor Number One says, if you vote for Hillary because
God.
she's a woman, is that just as bad as not voting for her because she's a woman?
We'll find out that answer on Soapbox on on the Canadian Hobie podcast starting next week. Down the hall.
It's time for another installment of the news of the geek.
Okay, non-political version. The Amazing Spider-Man, yes, the gift that keeps on giving from Sony. Thank you, the originals. Well, the reboots. I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, never mind.
Included a mid-credits scene featuring a mysterious man in a hat confronting Kurt Connors, while the Amazing Spider-Man 2 saw him talking to Harry Osborn and going about setting up the Sinister Six. Does everybody remember this? Good. Moving on. Mark Webb later identified him as Gustav Fiaz, but the original plan was for him to be Electro. That was kind of interesting. Either way, he was set to be a key player to set up the Sinister Six for the future films. In an interview with Cinema Blend, Andrew Garfield admitted to being baffled by the character.
Yeah, your lead of the movie didn't understand what was going on. Good way to have a start to your movie.
I don't know that the filmmakers knew who the hell the guy was. I don't know, actually. This is a quote from him. I actually don't know. But the good news is that none of us are ever going to find out. Because that version of Spider-Man is no longer. Now we got Tom Holland, who I really think is going to do some beautiful stuff. I love Andrew Garfield. I don't know who he was. What the
I
fuck?
don't know. It's kind of like a backhanded compliment about, well, we're never going to know because those assholes
At Sony.
canceled the new one. But hey, the new guy, he'll do pretty well.
I think that we should make another Spider-Man. We should do Sinister Six. Remember that guy that we had show up for like 5 minutes in those two films? Can he come back and help Tom Holland? Can we do that? Can we bring him back and these connect it?
Hey, that's great. That's great. By the way, yeah, I'll bring that hot chick in short pants and the gold lasso rope. Yeah, bring her in. Yeah.
Oh, we don't own her, sir. We don't own her.
All right, well, I'll get somebody that looks like her, and what's that? We'll call her Wonderful Girl.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, Wonderful
I like
Girl.
it.
Yeah.
Does it have a lasso?
And bring in that Torch Boy.
Torch Boy.
Yeah.
Instead of a lasso, she gets a weep. She can whip me.
Yeah, get her a whip. Yeah.
Who lets a fucking German in? Go shit on somebody. Gosh.
Yeah. Bring her in for a casting couch call. Yeah.
God. Torch Boy's down the hall. Go to see him. God. Fuck
Yeah,
you, Sony.
Torch Boy. Yeah.
Unless you want to sponsor us. According to the Wrap, the next installment of J.J. Abrams' anthology series of Cloverfield, currently known as God Particle, is on its way. Abrams and Paramount Pictures are quietly developing more movies for the shared universe. Both parties hope to release a new film in the shared Cloverfield universe each year. The next film is aiming for February 24th, 2017.
That's
and
not too far off.
Nope. They're already filming it now. Ditches the aliens on the planet to take the fight directly to them in space.
Ba-bang.
Yeah.
Will be self-contained like 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Like scuba gear.
So it's the plot to 10 Cloverfield Lane, except they're on a
In
space station.
Yes.
Particle is about a team of astronauts who make a shocking discovery.
It's going to be Alien.
Shocking.
No, they're just redoing Alien.
Yes. Because
No,
they're
they're going-
assholes, and they're going to make it part of the Cloverfield universe and use the Cloverfield name to sell more tickets.
Just add 10
And they're
minutes
just
to the
going
final.
to just leave the ending off of 10 Cloverfield Lane of, some chick driving towards Houston,
Chicago.
Chicago,
No. it was
Oklahoma,
In the original, it was Chicago.
or in the
But
movie,
in the movie, it was Houston.
Yes.
Houston. Yeah, I'm going to go fight
That's where the
aliens.
fighting survivors
Yeah,
are.
that's where the survivors are. I just went through this shit in a bunker. Whatever.
Do you think this
Oh,
is...
yeah, by the way, Blake, you're wrong. It was a good ending.
It was a good ending.
Fuck you.
We took a poll, you lost.
What? That's fixed. That whole system is rigged, and I demand a recount.
If it was a good ending or not, actually got 270 electoral votes, so you lost. Sorry.
Bullshit.
Only 12 people voted. I don't know how it works. I don't know the number.
They're giving Ohio to Trump.
Yeah, I just got a thing on it here. Well, I
I
would like to
didn't vote
thank.
for him.
I would like to thank our Overlord Trump. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Yes, Overlord Trump. Yes. Yes, we celebrate.
Please don't go back and listen, but just take our word for it. We've always rooted for you.
Hold on. Can we put up a new version in case Hillary wins? We go, yes, Hillary. Yes, Overlord Hillary. Yes.
We'll be fine.
Yes, thank you.
Yes to the Constitution.
How about we
Party.
just say, thank you, Overlord.
Mighty
Thank you,
Overlord. Thank you for the gruel
Thank
and the
you.
porridge this week. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you. You have our total podcast support. Thank you.
UK, we're coming to live with you.
Thank you.
Let's see. The Ringer.
Thank you,
We're
Mr.
going
Johnson.
to UK. We're going to the Brexits. Wow. Are we going to be as bad off as they are?
I think I'm going to Banff. I know some people up there. They're cuddly and they're cute. I'm going with them. Anyways.
My name, Blake's only my stage name. It's not real.
Yes.
It's fake.
Yes. My name is Jeff now.
What?
I've actually never been. It's only been a two-person podcast. Jeff has been doing both impressions.
Hey.
That's why this impression's been so bad.
Oh yeah, I'm really #1 fan, Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do have gorilla
Yeah,
hands.
Doug. Yeah.
Ape hands.
Hold on, let me put on some mittens.
I've actually been Dev. Anyways.
Hey, yo, I'm Canadian, eh?
With that
Hey,
old
my
boot.
name's Nickel, eh? Hoser. Here, look at my
When
golden
did
tooth.
Nickel come to the... Oh, God, I thought you were Nickel. You sounded just like him.
Where's my Labatt?
Oh, hey, Hoser. Take off, eh? Hey, I actually live in Canada, eh?
Moving on. Thank you, Overlord.
Should we just go delete that whole political thing out or just leave it in?
Yeah, we're going to leave it
Yeah,
in.
because it's all insane like tonight anyways.
I told everybody on Twitter before we recorded this is going to get ugly.
So that's our Cloverfield Lane review.
Thank you, God Particle.
Woo!
There is no God after tonight.
Well, there really hasn't been one
Stop it.
before.
Move down the hall. Soapbox.
Oh,
I'm sorry. That's on the religious podcast. Crucifix. It's next.
I didn't know we have a religious one down there?
Yes, down the hall,
Go
down the
past-
escalator.
Go past
down
the
esca-
demons who are going to eat your soul as you walk by.
Go through the catacombs?
Yes.
Okay.
Make sure you hit the knockers on the gate of the hell.
And don't have the pea soup.
Yes. Let's see.
Not good, I hear.
The Ringer, which is not the Johnny Knoxville movie, it's actually the website. Spoke to American Psycho author Brett Ellis.
Brett Easton Ellis.
He stayed at while dinner with some movie executives who say they know some other executives who know somebody and who knows somebody to give a
Somebody who
telephone.
knows somebody who knows somebody.
That work on the Batman movie with Ben Affleck said some unsettling things. They were just telling me, this is a quote, that there were serious problems with the script, and that the executives I was having dinner with were complaining about people who work on the Batman movie. They just said that they went to the studio and said, here are 30 things that are wrong with the script and how we can fix it. And the executives said, we don't care. We don't really care. The amount of money we're going to make globally, 70% of our audience is not going to be seeing this in English, and it doesn't really matter. These things that you're bringing up about the flaws of the script.
Yeah, so pretty much they're saying we don't really need to have a script because we're throwing Batman on screen and we're going to make tons of money.
Basically, they can just completely kill and fuck the Batman legacy
They
at
already
this point
did
in time.
by Batman v Superman.
Well, not completely, but now you can put the nail in the coffin now. This is bullshit. This is where you get these jackass fucking Hollywood assholes. All they're worried about is making money, not worrying about good quality stuff. And then when they go out and they actually bomb and the critics hate the movies, they don't care. Because they're making all this money, they don't care. They don't care about the art. They don't care about the story. They don't care about that stuff. And that stuff pisses me off.
Well, they said they referred to Warcraft. In the U.S., it grossed $47 million, but overseas it grossed $386 million. Terminator Genesis did almost $90 million in the U.S. and $350 million internationally. And those are bad movies.
Yeah.
Batman v Superman made $200 million more internationally than the U.S. Suicide Squad made well over $100 million more. And Warner Brothers could have released those movies overseas and still been relatively happy with the gross. So that's why they don't care.
Because that's all they care about is the
Well,
That's
the bottom
because
line.
the Warner Brothers
Well,
are from
I understand.
Germany.
I told you to go shit on somebody.
Scheiße.
I understand it's a business, and the point of making business is to make money, right? Oh, and create jobs, by the way. So that's bullshit. You take something that's like this is why American companies suck, because they should be
Because the
applying
bottom line is the only thing that matters.
quarterly and all that. Exactly. That's why when producers, networks hit it big with great shows is because they got people that care about it and nurture it and take it from birth to death and do a good job, like HBO stuff that they've got.
Why do you think the good writers go to
know.
HBO, Netflix? Because they let them
exactly
Amazon. They let
because
them do
they
stuff.
don't do the bottom line bullshit that the
No.
traditional networks make them do.
Because you make good quality shows, the
People
money's
will
going to
go
come.
there.
The money's going to come.
and it'll keep coming.
Yeah. And it's okay, so this will make a lot of money. It can make more money if you do it right.
And if
Longevity.
exactly.
And it will make more money, and it will spawn other projects because you want this to be the beginning of a franchise.
Like a
If the first
Firestorm
one's
franchise.
bad, it might make money, but will then eventually
Peter out. Spider-Man. Spider-Man's a great example. Made great money the first time.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about the second one. Hell, Andrew Garfield didn't even know what he was doing.
exactly. But
I don't care. I don't know.
There's a lot of stuff going on. That's all I know.
I got paid, bitch.
Speaking of that, speaking of money, that came out today or yesterday that Big Bang Theory, their contracts are up this year.
Yeah.
Instead of paying them more money, part of the negotiating tool is that they're going to do a prequel about Sheldon's life.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
First off, fuck you, Big Bang. I fucking hate Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
What's it going to be called? Little Bang?
Oh, that would be interesting.
No, it wouldn't.
Bang
Trademark. I'm trademarking
Bang
it.
theory.
All right, I'm blaming you.
Yes.
I never wanted to watch Big Bang from the beginning. You told me it was a great show.
I
asked
never
me to
got
watch
into it.
I got
I mean, I
into
could look
it,
at
and then
Kaley
Jason
Cuoco, but that's
bitches
it.
about it. And honestly, it's better now than it was at the beginning.
We left after 3 seasons.
Yeah,
It's
I see the old ones on reruns, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, these are terrible.
It's a nerd
so
fest.
much better now than it was then.
It's hot chicks with nerds.
fucking
No wonder it's so popular.
Fucking cons.
No wonder
Anyways.
it's fake.
Queen C.
Sorry. There's your news of the geek.
I wish I was one.
Thank you, Overlords. Hello, Hobie listeners. What are you doing next September 22nd through the 24th, 2017? Jason, that's a year away. Well, sure it is. But you know what? It's never too early to plan for the Cincinnati Comic Expo. Last year we had Stan Lee, we had John Barrowman, and even Teddy Sears. Zip. He was fast. That's September 22nd through the 24th at the Duke Energy Convention Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. Check the Cincinnati Comic Expo Facebook page out for all the news, or you can listen to Hobie and we'll be updating it as they release the new guest. Again, Cincinnati Comic Expo, September 22nd through the 24th. Make your plans now.
Do you ever wonder when Spider-Man goes to the bathroom if the toilet paper sticks to his fingers?
Do you ever wonder why Superman wears his underwear outside of his pants?
My name is Imran.
My name is Anthony.
He's the Jock.
And he's the nerd.
And we're your hosts for the Jock and Nerd podcast, where we sometimes try to attempt to answer these questions.
This is a full spoiler podcast, and we swear a lot.
Check it out for awesome geek news, interviews, and comic book reviews. Visit jockandnerd.com. We are your superhero TV, movies, and comic book culture curators.
Boom.
Jockandnerd.com. Jock and Nerd.
It's time for Box Office Bombs.
Well, the bombs? We really don't have bombs this week.
Nope, no bombs.
Because Doctor Strange.
Love. Oh, sorry.
Doctor Strange came out this week, making $85 million in its opening weekend.
And that's your answer to
our question from
Twitter
earlier.
poll.
Good job, everybody.
Twitter poll.
So everybody who voted 30%, 76 to $100 million, you are correct.
That's where I voted.
You win an IOU.
Woohoo! Oh, damn, I got to write the IOU.
Just as good as money.
But
did you like it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'd probably, throw out my final grade right away. A B.
I give it a B as well.
The cast was spectacular.
I like how they set. We won't do spoilers because it's on midweek. I like how they set up the bad guy for the future ones, and he actually has a background and looks like a decent bad guy. I like him, and I didn't even recognize Benjamin Bratt in it.
You didn't?
I thought
the first thing I thought was, wow, they actually gave Benjamin Bratt a role in a movie this big?
Well, I didn't think it was him, and I was like, and then as the movie went on, I was like, maybe that is him. What happened to him? He was in Catwoman. He should be the lead. Oh,
he was in Catwoman.
He was in Catwoman.
Oh, no.
It was very well done. I like the ending was not your typical bash them, fight them to the death ending.
No.
Very clever. They said Dan Harmon wrote that scene. Hello, Dormer. Yeah.
The confrontation with Dormammu.
Yeah, however you say it. They said Dan Harmon came in and wrote that part.
Well, good, because Dan Harmon's great.
Yeah.
You should think Dan Harmon's one of the best people ever because you loved his show.
Yeah, Banana Stand movie. What is that? What did he write?
He did
Community.
Community.
Fuck that. Jesus Christ.
Don't understand
Yeah, that
how
movie.
Yeah.
Have you watched Joel McHale's
Yeah,
new
that was
one?
like a lot of
I
movies.
haven't seen that yet.
The Great Indoors?
Yeah. I know it's a
I like-
lot of millennials or stupid jokes.
I like Joel McHale,
Yeah.
and I'm hoping it gets better. We saw the first episode. We got the second one on DVR. I'm hoping it gets better. It might be one of those that takes a while to get this legs going. Once they find the rhythm of how to do it, I feel like it has potential. I did like that he brought a bear in because he runs a he's a reporter for Outdoors magazine, and the millennials don't get the outdoors because they're tween, blah blah blah. So he
They go glamping.
No, well, not yet.
Oh.
But he brings a bear in, like a real bear, like a cub, to show, this is endangered.
a live
This is
bear.
a live
Okay.
one. And then it eats the secretary's service dog, which is a poodle.
That's got problems.
That was funny.
Yeah, that's good.
And then it's like HR's like, why are we here? I brought a live bear in. Yes, and it ate the service dog.
Yeah, poodle is a service dog?
It was a funny thing because she was like, it just helps me cope here. And he's like, were you in
like that crazy judge lady we have in town? One of our judges has her dog on the bench with her.
Oh, I would bring a ferret. That's my service ferret. Anyway, so sorry not to go off. I like Doctor Strange though, very well done. I think everybody should see it. I'm not a big Doctor Strange fan from the movie or from the comic books, but the movie was well done. Cumberbatch was awesome.
You can't go wrong with Cumberbatch.
Nope.
You got Cumberbatch, you got Ejiofor.
Amy Adams.
Rachel
McAdams. Oh, Rachel.
Yeah.
Give me my night nurse.
I became a fan of Rachel McAdams from Red Eye.
Oh, yeah, the airplane one.
Yeah, because it's like, she was in that crappy Notebook.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not going to watch that sentimental piece of tripe. And
Well, I thought you were going to talk about the Sherlock Holmes stuff.
no.
Again,
but she was
Hobie.
also in Mean Girls, which she was good in Mean Girls, but she played a character that was tough to like.
Yeah.
And
Red Eye was good.
It's supposed to be mean.
yeah, but Red Eye, I'm like, wow, she's
Had the
good.
Scarecrow in it, too.
Okay, yeah, it had Cillian Murphy.
Yes. I was going to say Crispin Glover. Thank you for picking me up on that one. No, it was very well done. I liked the difference. The director said that the ending, instead, he said, and I won't spoil, but he's like, instead of destroying, he liked the rebuilding. He thought that was a better ending because it was never been done like in a action movie.
Yeah,
so you know
instead
what?
of blowing everything up, we'll fix everything.
So, it was enjoyable.
Not to ruin anything, but they all join Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and build a.
Jimmy Carter comes in.
Awesome.
Can I be president?
I'll vote for him. He's still got 4 more years.
Yeah.
Let's bring Carter
That's right.
in.
That's right.
Bring back Billy. Bring back Billy Beer.
Moving on, what's number 2?
Oh, yes. Number 2, Trolls.
Getting good reviews.
And it's open. I don't know how. It looks so terrible.
I don't know.
$46 million on its opening weekend on a $125 million budget. It looks so bad.
It's getting great reviews.
By who?
I don't know.
I hear there's full frontal troll in that.
I know. I can't wait.
Hacksaw Ridge made $15 million in its opening weekend on a budget of $40 million.
Conflicted. I fucking hate Mel Gibson. Fuck him.
Just because he's a
Hey,
dick in real life doesn't
He's a
mean he
douche.
can't be
Yeah.
a good.
Critically, and a lot of fans actually like the Hacksaw Ridge.
It looks good.
Yeah.
But I hate fucking Mel Gibson.
I just don't like war movies, so I have a hard time.
I don't like war
wanting to
movies
see it.
either, but it looks good. Mm-hmm. So they said it kind of disappointed at $15 million. They were expecting a little bit more.
A little bit more. Maybe it could be one of those movies that gains momentum.
They said they're going to try and market it this week to the faith-based community because he doesn't have guns. He's more about love.
Oh,
and all
I
that.
thought that's what they were marketing towards.
Objector. Yeah.
They said
The
they're going to
faith-based
push it.
community because it's Mel Gibson.
Well, yes.
Okay.
Number 4,
Maybe he picked the
exclamation
wrong
point,
faith
Amadea
base.
Halloween made another
Atheist.
$8 million.
If he didn't insult some faith base.
I really thought the Nazis would pull out for me on this one. I thought they would show up. Thought the KKK would show up.
You know.
They can't see through the holes. The hoods.
So
If
anyway,
he didn't market that towards people in the, never mind. I need to
We're not cutting. We're not editing.
I need to stop.
So anyway, boo.
Boo.
Amadea Halloween made another $8 million, a total of $65 million on a $20 million budget.
I really didn't think it could get worse than Overlord Clinton or Overlord Trump.
But
But
Overlord,
America, you keep making boo a Medea Halloween.
But Overlord
Making money.
Tyler Perry, he's the Overlord at the box office.
Fuck you. Sorry.
And well, here's I suppose our
I
bomb
guess so.
of the week. Number 5, Inferno. Another $6 million for a total of $26 million on a $75 million.
This is not
budget
a bomb. I should have put it on. Intern should have put it on for
for a bomb.
domestically. Internationally, it's doing really well.
Is it really?
Yes.
Well,
But they said it's bombing in America. Again, they don't care because it's doing well.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh wow, okay. Because in its second week, Boo a Medea Halloween did more than Inferno did in its first week.
Yeah.
So that's terrible. Upcoming November 11th of 2016, we got Arrival.
I'm intrigued.
I don't.
When's that come? When's that
week.
coming again?
I see what you did there.
It's the aliens come down. Amy Adams.
Ooh, Amy Adams.
I like Amy Adams. I hate
she-
alien movies.
She is a linguist.
Linguist.
Yeah.
Yes.
She can be my
I'd like to be her
linguist.
linguist.
She's not the alien.
No, she's not the alien.
No,
She can
she's
probe
just-
me. Anyways.
She's a linguist.
Yeah.
Is she a cutting linguist?
She has ways with her tongue.
Ooh,
Yeah. So do I. I do impressions.
Ew, this
All
is
right.
disturbing.
So she translates the aliens for us.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she translates the aliens for us.
Almost Christmas opening this.
No idea. No
I
idea.
have some more bad jokes, but thank God
Almost
I'm not
Christmas
going to say them.
is the African American movie of the family getting together and hijinks ensues.
Oh,
How
okay.
have you not seen ads?
I've
for
not
this?
seen a trailer for this.
Wow, their ads have been all over the place.
Okay.
Sure.
And Shut In. That one I don't know.
That's what Blake was. It's a documentary about Blake after the Indians blew a 3-game-1 lead. Anyways. Fuck you. I went almost the whole show.
Yeah, I'm surprised it went well. We're like 2 hours in. Or
I
hour and a
just
half
got
in.
over it yesterday, and you brought it back up, you
The
bastard.
good news is the Browns are going to turn it around. Anyways. Oh, wait, your team made the World Series.
Just twist that fork in my body.
You know, it's bad enough you took down my Blue Jays, but you
twist the
couldn't
knife.
fucking win the whole thing.
Twist that
Yeah,
big
you
dev
couldn't
switchblade.
win the whole fucking thing.
Damn, 40 on 14. Anyways. Moving on. What's buy sell?
Buy sell this week. We'll start with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Buy.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, moving on.
If you haven't bought them already, you're behind.
Yeah, actually, you,
on
you
your
might not
profit
buy now
margin.
because
You might want to
he's-
sell now. Sell while he's high.
But for long-term investment,
Hold. Okay.
The buy sell is you buy stock.
Put them in your 401k and leave them there.
Justin Timberlake.
Bye. Wow.
I sold
you
that.
waited this entire...
Oh my god.
I was excited.
Wow.
Bye.
I bet he even wrote it on his notes.
I didn't. But I didn't think about it.
What movie was he in?
Bye. Trolls. Bye. Go ahead and be my love. I don't know.
He's done some good movies, but these ones he gives his voice to.
But do you see I did?
Yeah, I saw what you did.
Yeah.
If he's doing animated movies, he should stop. I saw he did a voice in Shrek the Third.
Okay, they should just stop with Shrek. That's just me.
Buy sell Mel Gibson.
Sell.
I'm gonna buy now because he's probably rock bottom at the moment, and this will probably help his price.
He was
go
crucified
up.
for a while, and I feel like it's his second coming. He's coming back, and he's rising from the ashes. So I feel like he might be there.
He's like a phoenix. Is arising from the ashes.
Because he's been persecuted like a faith-based community.
That's right. I feel like I'm going to sell sugar tits here. So let's do our top 5.
All right, this week's top 5 in honor of our presidential elections.
Overlord.
Yes, thank you, Overlord. Now we want to go for presidents we can actually believe in.
Yes.
And we're going with our top 5 fictional presidents from pop culture, whether it be TV, movies, books, music, videos.
Killed the radio star. What's your number 5, Jeff?
We're starting with me.
Yeah.
My number 5 is Dwayne Elizondo Mountain Dew Herbert Camacho.
Ah, you asshole.
Oh.
For Mediocrity?
President Camacho, that was my number 2.
Oh, put it on the board.
I kind of have mine in order of competency.
Oh,
Mountain Dew and all the drinking fountains.
Gatorade on the crops. It's electrolytes.
Yeah. Why aren't the crops growing? I don't get it.
It's good. I liked it. I was wondering if that was going to be. I figured it was on
Of course,
place.
President Camacho from Idiocracy, was on the smart people's list. What about you, Jason?
No.
Exactly.
It's on the it's a documentary for the future of us.
Ballot starting tomorrow.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm going to next then.
You,
Number
go
5
next.
is Jack Nicholson as James Dale from Mars Attacks. I loved him in that. I don't like Mars Attack that much, but I like his character in it.
Mars Attacks?
Yeah. And so
okay.
I went with presidentials that you could be inspired by, that if there was a crisis, he can do it. Jack Nicholson's character is more like, well, he can kick some ass maybe, and he's psycho, but at least he can attack the aliens. So
cool.
I'm going with James Dale from Mars Attack.
I like that.
Blake, what's
I
number
like
5?
My number 5 was from the movie Pixels. It was Kevin James. I think if there's one fictional president that could have saved the Earth from video game, destruction, it would have to be Kevin James. Kevin James in his role as president was really great. It was possibly the best Kevin James presidency role he'll ever have.
Kevin James and I have some litigation going through the court system right now, so I can neither speak
You got
about
a
it.
Cease and desist order.
Maybe on both. I cease and desisted his quality acting. Please stop writing and being in shows.
More of a cease and detest order.
Did you see that his showrunner left because him and Kevin James were fighting? I put it on our history Facebook page. Fuck you, Kevin James. Fuck you. I'm going to eat some Pez.
There you go.
Thanks, Chris and Co.
Anything else to say about that, Blake, or are we on to number 4?
Fuck you, Pixels.
Number 4, I have to say, it was tied with Kevin James. But my number 4 fictional president, especially within the past couple years, Barack Obama.
Down the hall on soapbox. Only Canadian listeners get it.
The sad part is I didn't see it coming.
I got more.
You did the women around Trump. My number 4
Yeah.
is Harrison
number
Ford
4?
as James Marshall in Air Force One.
Hated that movie.
Yeah, but he's a kick-ass president, so I feel like you can be at least inspired. Besides Barack Obama, I don't feel like any presidents could really kick some ass if they needed to.
But is he the kind of guy who you could have a beer with? Does he sing and dance?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. How you doing, Harrison? Oh, I'm sorry. I was doing James Dale. James Marshall.
my plane.
So I'm going Air Force One. Fuck you. Moving on. What's your number 4?
My number 4, like I said, I'm working up my ladder of incompetency. So my number 4 is Merkin Muffley from Doctor Strangelove.
Oh, okay.
It's portrayed by Peter Sellers.
Oh,
That was a good one. I didn't think about that one.
That was the first one I thought of.
Now, what's the Russian premier's name? What's his name? Vladimir. Now, Vlad, there's no reason to get upset. I'm upset too. I know. I'm so sorry. I don't know how these things happen sometimes.
Everybody knows.
Thanks for making my point, Blake.
Hey, you're welcome.
What's your number 3?
My number 3 is Tom Beck.
Okay.
From
Deep Impact.
Deep Impact. Thank you. I was going to say Armageddon.
That's my number 2.
From Deep Impact. I mean,
It's Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. I would listen to every speech President Beck gave if I just could listen to Morgan Freeman's voice.
Well, Andy, he's my Secretary of State.
Not even close.
Andy Dufresne. He went through 500 yards of shit.
Came
out a clean man.
CNN just finally gave Clinton California. I was like, they haven't even closed the polls yet. They're like, can we give it to her yet? Can we give it to her yet?
How were you watching that and not listening to my great impression?
Because
of your impression.
Because of your impression, I got distracted.
Andy Dufresne, my lover.
Oh, Andy.
Okay. Damn it! Why do you do it better? I'm doing your pass.
And Andy resisted every time.
Oh, excuse me.
My number 3 is Jeff Bridges as President Jackson Evans in The Contender.
That's my number 2.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah! Love The Contender.
It's a great movie. And he is the type of guy I would want to be president.
Yes.
He's the guy I could vote for.
Did you have the threesome?
You could have wrote him in today. Could have wrote him in today.
I could have. Shoved him Ric
Probably
Flair.
should have. Yeah.
Woo! What's your number 3, Blake?
My number 3 is the Overlord Donald Trump.
From The Simpsons? He was in The Simpsons.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe I'll make a tie for my number 2.
Just did it.
There you go.
But which one won? I don't remember who won. Did Kodos win or Kang?
Kodos or Kang? Actually, yeah.
It doesn't matter. You have to vote for one of us.
I can vote third party.
If you want to throw your vote away.
Damn it! It was Kodos that won. Don't blame me. I voted for Krang.
And my number 2, of course, was President Camacho from Idiocracy. I mean, you had to know that was going to be in my top 3 at least.
My number 2 was Kevin James. Oh, I'm sorry. My number 2 was Morgan Freeman as Tom Beck from Deep Impact. The world's ending, but I'm going to be talking. What's your number 2,
My
Jeff?
number 2, I now have a tie with number 2. Jackson Evans in The Contender and Kodos from The Simpsons.
That's my number 1. Tied for number 1 is Kodos, so let me just add that.
Kodos. Oh, tied with Kang. Look at that. Oh, look at that.
My number 1, which I have a feeling might be your number 1, Dave Kovac.
Yep, that's my number
Which
1.
one was Dave Kovac?
From Dave?
From Dave with Kevin Kline. When he subs in.
I did not have him on my list.
I love that. And just the budget meeting.
He's the most competent. I mean, he was only on the job for a month and got everything accomplished.
And he had Charles Grodin.
Charles Grodin, yeah.
That was my number 1.
And he pissed off Skeletor.
Oh, he did. Frank
Langella, who played
Well,
Skeletor.
he wasn't chewing enough scenery in that movie. That's a good one. I love Kevin Kline and Dave. Love him.
That's why I put him.
Yep, good job.
Something you did too.
Fuck you. What's your number 1, Blake?
My number 1 top favorite fictional president, Hillary Clinton.
Hey!
Overlord Hillary Clinton. Of course, if you win this election, I meant Donald Trump. Overlord Donald Trump was number 1 fictional pick.
down the hall. Soapbox. Soapbox seems like a political podcast on NPR. Coming up next on NPR at noon is Soapbox, a political podcast for those pundits.
Yes, coming up, NPR.
He does an NPR voice better than you.
Yes.
I thought I did a good one.
But his is better.
Ooh, you have an opinion? Yeah, I have an opinion. What's your opinion? Did you like the
My opinion
sweaty
is that
chocolate balls?
My opinion is Blake's impressions suck. After Soapbox is on NPR is Crucifix, a religious podcast.
Really?
Yeah, we need to brand these Hobie Soapbox.
Yeah.
Hobie Crucifix.
Yes.
That doesn't sound right.
Trademark.
Better than Hobo Crucifix. That would be
Much
bad.
better than Hobie Crucifix.
Yes.
We have some listener picks.
Yes, listener picks, Jason.
From Chris Richardson from 365 and a quarter Flicks podcast.
Isn't he a jolly good fellow?
He is a good Frenchman.
He is a wanker and a cunt.
Yes.
I mean, Queen C-word.
Number 5, he had Frank Underwood from House of Cards.
Ooh, yeah.
Number 4, Andy Dufresne. Tom Beck from Deep Impact. Number 3, James Marshall from Air Force One. Wait a minute. Number 2, Dave Palmer from 24. He can't hit a curveball though.
No, can't hit a curveball.
And number 1, Jed Bartlett from West Wing.
Never got into. Well, I never even
saw
attempted to get into West Wing. I did not want to watch a political show.
Hey, wait a minute. Aren't foreigners not allowed to vote in our elections?
It doesn't matter.
He's allowed to have favorite presidents.
They're fictional.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever the wanker says.
From a new listener, Jason, not me, different Jason. Number 5, Kevin Spacey, Frank Underwood. Number 4, Kevin James Pixels. Number 3, Bill Pullman from ID4. He does do a motivational speak.
Independence Day 4?
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. They only made 2.
Number 2, he had Jack Nicholson from Mars Attacks. And 1, Julia Louis-Dreyfus from Veep.
Louis
Vuitton. Mark Bogner, who does a great job on Tangent Bound Network. Love Tangent Bound.
Yay, Tangent Bound.
We're also on WeBeGeeksPC.com.
Yay.
Geek Life Radio, 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central, every Friday. You can listen to us on the internet radio. And don't forget Danger. Carlos Danger.
Entertainment.
With Michael Leal.
Miguel Leal. The crazy Canadian man. Danger. There are mooses in the way.
It's dangerous. From Mark Bogner, he said, I only have one. President Scroob from Spaceballs. I didn't even think about that.
President
Forgot about Scroob.
How appropriate. Can we vote? I could have wrote his name in today.
Yeah.
Brian Stewart over at Salty Language. You are salty, Brian.
Salty.
Oh, God. He did a thing with his tongue.
Yep.
Well, oh.
Nixon's head on Futurama. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
From Sean at Pittsburgh Nerd. You're just as sexy and dirty. He had President Bartlett, West Wing. President Whitmore from Independence Day. President Scroob from Spaceballs. President Marshall from Air Force One. And President Kirkman from Designated Survivor. Wow, moving him up early on Designated Survivor.
Hey, I forgot to bring this up a couple of weeks ago because we like to hate on Pittsburgh teams.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to hate on them.
Yep.
Yeah. Pittsburgh, the city itself, is actually kind of pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It is a very nice city.
Very beautiful city, actually.
Between the three rivers there and the hills and the...
Just avoid it during the snowfall.
Don't go in the cold, I'm sure, but it was pretty windy. We were up at Duquesne and up on
That's
the
a great
ledge.
campus.
It's a nice little, Duquesne near the Penguins thing.
Yep.
And I would have to say, Pittsburgh's a nice little city. I liked it.
Did you stay at the Renaissance Hotel downtown?
No, we drove up and we drove right back.
Renaissance
didn't
Hotel.
get to
It's
stay.
beautiful.
Is that the one that looks like a crystal
Yeah, right next to
fantasy-
PNC Ballpark.
It's walking distance
Castle.
from the ball. Although not as close as the ones they were building the last time.
That's true.
They were building one
Now-
across the street
now
from
there's
the
not a
ballpark.
filthy steel town anymore.
I'm hoping for the Pirates to start sucking again so we can go up there with cheap tickets.
Yeah, when they're good, the tickets are more expensive.
Bad idea of the week.
Oh, I got one.
Oh, go ahead.
Insulting the overlord before they're elected.
Good call.
Oh, that's another one. I was going to say
What number?
probably number 116.
Ooh.
Getting into a duel, especially when you're named Hamilton.
Not going to make... Stop. What is it?
I don't know.
It's Hamilton's thing.
I don't know how it goes.
Hey, Aaron Burr.
Don't shoot me. Don't shoot
you
me.
shoot me, Aaron Burr.
I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going
Ow, I'm shot.
Although, yeah, bad idea like number 5 is insulting your overlord before they are officially elected.
Not that one.
No.
Oh, it's my shot. My shot.
My shot.
Okay, hold on.
Bam! My shot.
I'm not throwing away my shot. Oh, damn it. Damn it, hold on. Now I went to Aladdin. Why is it on Aladdin?
A brave new world.
Okay, here we go. Ready? I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm getting a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dag, I'm amazed and astonished. The problem is, I got a lot of brains, but no polish. I gotta holler just to be heard. With every word I drop, knowledge. I'm a diamond in the rough, a shiny piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech, unpeachable.
Unpeachable?
Yeah.
Is that a real song?
Yeah, it's from Hamilton, this musical. It's a good song.
No wonder Burr killed him.
Oh, wow.
Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history of not so bad. There's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad.